That's not on your face.
Huh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to MaxOut 10-3. We are at the Alamo Draft House. My name is Cups, also known as Nick Van Strat. You can see my Twitter handle down there. And joining me is my co-host, as always.
I'm Vegas, a.k.a. Brad Wyman in real life. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're very excited to get into this tournament featuring Omaha, Kansas City, Oklahoma, Wichita. No St. Louis today, doesn't look like.
South Dakota.
South Dakota,
Yes,
Mike Webb.
Mr. Mike Webb.
So, yeah, a lot of strong players out here today.
And
We're
which
very
I'm very excited about as well is that a large amount of Kansas City players are actually out here. We have a lot of the Oak Grove guys, a lot of the Independence, Missouri guys, and Kansas City regulars. So it's really good to see. This is a packed house today. So I'm really excited for everything that we got going on today. We got a lot of big-name players. Chadwick Waldrop just walked in.
Chad walked in. It looked like he was holding a champagne glass.
Probably. He always is doing something.
He probably just got back from a wedding.
Yeah. I know that life. But anyway, today we have Ultra Street Fighter 4, we have Mortal Kombat X, we have Third Strike going on, we have Guilty Gear, we have Skullgirls, we have Super Smash Bros. Melee. We have that's a big deal right there because Super Smash Bros. Melee, that's the first time that we're going to be having this tournament for a very long time. It comes and goes depending on popularity. And
as long as that community can come out and run their own event and get people, then
more
that
than
whole
welcome.
wing of the thing is pretty much
all there.
dedicated to them up till the very end, where there's NetherRealm and other.
Unfortunately, the really strong
games.
players that are known in Kansas City for Melee and Project M are actually at a big tournament in Michigan this weekend known as the Big House.
Oh, really?
So it's probably the second or third biggest tournament of the year besides EVO, of course.
In Apex, or do they not do Apex?
Yeah, well, it's probably on par with Apex. I'd
Holy
say.
crap!
Yeah.
Street Fighter 4
So it's a big deal.
Arcade Edition.
Arcade Edition. Haha.
And are these tourney matches right now? Are these tourney matches right now? Okay, so we have Greybush going up against, I don't know this gentleman's name, but I think this is the Vega player. Isn't that correct? It looks like his name is Jawline, and he is from the Truman Gaming League. That's the TGL tag. I think this is the Vega player, if I remember right.
Have you played him, or did you see him play?
Yeah,
okay.
I just saw him playing casuals earlier, and he looks very, very solid against John Sun. So, always excited to see the Truman guys come out because, what's his name? GiefKid is a very, very strong player, and it looks to always be kind of training up people around him.
Yeah, I'd like to see how their training regimen goes, because it's kind of hard to learn the game against Zangief, because it's just different than other matchups.
Right. It's
a lot more risk taking.
Even against
like
the other
that.
grapplers, he's unique to play against.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So, so it looks like Jawline's gonna be playing Ken. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this is not the Vega player, but oh well. And it looks like we got Decline here as well. Wow, I haven't seen him in a while. Pickle Chicken is here, Charlie is here, Mike Webb is here, GiefKid is here, Erratik, Menace, and the Omaha guys are here as well. That's something.
Wow, he does look like. You're right, Tris.
Who's?
That's a Hearthstone player. I don't know where he's from. You can hear Jeremy Yan. I don't know if he entered, but.
All right, so we got our first tournament of the match here. Everybody get excited. I don't know if this does not look like a button check. So Jawline.
Like they went right into it. Greybush is trying to punch fireballs with his hands.
Drops his combo. Not a good way to start off.
This is Greybush's Gouken that he was just practicing, we saw.
Against Simon, having a rough time against Simon. Okay, good DP out. These guys are just slugging it out
yeah,
right
I was going to say, Jawline looks like he's missing Kara throws.
And in the middle of the tourney, in the middle of the match, he puts on the headset.
Yeah,
he's excited.
He got the throw, and then that non-setup you saw was him grabbing his headset and putting it on.
Okay. Getting a little too buttonsy. Ooh, wow, good confirm.
Okay.
Jump in damage, always a big deal. Okay, it's a sweep. Starts his vortex. Oh,
Looking for frame traps all day.
That's going to be a stun. Wow, catches
Whoa,
the
I've
back
never
dash.
seen that before. Minimal stun.
All
right, Greybush is going to seal that one out.
Answering back strongly. I never jump in. Dan Maldonado. He's done nothing but jump in. Was expecting the DP. Good knockdown. That's that manly hard knockdown. He loves that sweep. It's a great move, very fast. Punishes a lot of stuff, and is relatively safe on block as well. I think it's only about, what is it, -8 or 9, I think, on block. Which is
I would imagine from space it's pretty safe.
Yeah,
like
probably 8 or 9.
completely safe. Especially against Ken. Not
Doesn't
really a
matter what
horizontal pressure character.
Exactly. It doesn't really matter exactly what the frames are on it, but we just know that it's only punishable from very close. Hard to react to. Dan looking very strong with his frame traps right now. Jawline hasn't really given him any reason to not be not to go in crazy right now. Except
Minus
for that DP then.
3.
Minus 3 on the
Minus
sweep.
3.
Gets that and takes the first round. Good punish with the sweep.
Yeah, I would not have tried the sweep there because if that doesn't kill, he just knocks him down. And then he gets to wake up with parry, wake up with ultra. Kind of a risk there.
And this is the joke we always make. Dan turning into Popeye right now. Chugs that beer.
The PBR is spinach. Look, it's happening. It's happening.
What's
got
happening?
Jawline in the corner. He's going in, dude. Look at his life lead.
Yeah, it's getting too strong.
It's the alcohol.
And these unnecessary cross-ups are just killing me right now. I love it.
You gotta
see how that was interesting. He used that button to bring his hitbox up, so he would go over the top of the step kick. Good stuff. Okay, going into the round here. This looks like it's Greybush's one to kind of lose right now, but
Big punish.
Gonna get a good corner carry out of this. I hope he doesn't give up corner position for this. Doesn't look like he did.
That looked like he canceled stand strong there, as opposed to stand fierce.
Oh gosh,
that's big damage. Unless you miss your
hit confirm. Jawline misses the punish.
Yeah, the EX Shanku Goshoha is punishable. I heard GiefKid yell out Ultra. Don't think it's that punishable, but I'm not really sure how fast Shinryuken is either. All right, Dan looking pretty poised to take this.
Ooh, wow, that was just outside of missing that one.
That's counter hit? Oh, damn, it wasn't counter hit.
Okay, EX Tatsu. No. He does, man. He hits that medium kick. That's not even medium kick. It's crouching leg kick. Then crouching leg kick. Wow.
Good tech. What? What? The most invincible wake-up option Gouken has is the EX Demon Flip.
Yeah.
Did Brad enter?
No.
Well, if you have to leave, or if you have to play on the stream,
Okay, sure. Sure. Raith trying to get in on commentary.
Just like everybody.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Nerds, man.
Yeah, right, dude. We'd rather leave the shit blank and put Raith on here. JK. I don't mean that at all. Raith is my dude. And what a good answer back from Greybush. And he looks like he could not give a shit less. Look at him.
He's looking at...
he's at max vape right now.
Jesus Christ, he's like looking at his vape like they're having a conversation.
I think GiefKid doesn't know that other characters' ultras aren't one frame. That's right. Because he blocked that. That's sweet.
Jawline switching to Seth.
Okay.
No comment about Seth because we've never seen him play before.
Yeah, sure. This is going to be, I mean, we can talk about the differences between Seth and Ken, though. I mean, a little bit pretty similar offensive options, much less defensive options. DP is 5 frames, not 3 frames.
It's not invincible, hardly at all.
Not invincible at all. Gets the toe
nice
taps
blocks
in the corners.
from Dan all the way through.
It hasn't given him any reason to not block yet, so. Okay, there's the DP.
Sweet reversal. Oh, misses combo. Could have been big damage.
Could have been, yeah.
And would have put him mid-screen, too.
He might have been able to kill him off that, actually. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, nice reaction. Ultra 1.
Sucks him up. Puts him in the blender. Spits him out. That thing doesn't really do all that much damage, though.
That's the mix-up!
Oh, gets hit by the fireball.
Looks like he messed up. And so did Dan.
EXDP.
That was definitely supposed to be Ultra. It cost him.
And TGL going crazy. Mainly just GiefKid. Very excited for his homeboy Jawline.
They all get really hyped. What do they do up there? They get so excited.
Practice. Oh,
nice
good
combo.
confirm. Wow. Guys, Jawline's gotten quite a bit of mileage off of just mash and grab on wake up.
Yeah. That forward grab for Seth doesn't really give him any setups, though. So, yeah.
There's that mash grab again.
He needs a back throw.
Yes, he does.
Or SPD, something he can get a setup off of.
Tries the grab.
Not a good look
flip.
in the corner here.
Yeah, that was a good stagger. Tries to bait out the DP, gets the wall jump out.
Tap dancing out of the corner. Dan trying to whip punish that stretchy.
Oh, there's that grab tech again. Oh, that's going to close out the round.
Nice.
Good confirm.
Greybush.
Good confirm. Look at Dan, could not give a shit less still. He looks like he's, I don't know, doing something that's not very interesting.
Oh, the Seth player is the person who first told GiefKid about the game.
Huh.
Interesting.
Very cool. He looks pretty solid. I just like to see him take a little more poise. Jawline clearly excited for Dashio and Fudo.
Oh, yeah. Aren't we all?
Recent rise to fruition.
Fudo. EX suction? Nope. Doesn't go for it.
Nope. Does take 2 bars. Good block. Good tech.
Oh, again, missing that combo. He did get the fierce to come out there.
Yeah, it's like he's surprising himself. Yeah, that's going to do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad on Seth.
Good positioning.
Oh,
Just
no, he
that
put
mash
himself
grab
right back
again.
in the corner, and then Seth does the back throw. He's needed the back throw the whole game.
Yeah, Seth
That
was
was
a
not the
monster
time
in
to
the
do it,
corner.
though.
So, ooh,
Nice,
baits out
good
the grab.
punish, the throw.
He noticed that he had been mashing grab on wake up. Stands just outside of range. He gets the low short to finish out the round.
Dan looked pretty not excited.
It's 2-1. 2-1. So good start off by Greybush. What a match to start off with. We were one mix-up away from that going either way.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. We usually always start off with an absolute trash match to watch. You ever notice that?
Is that right?
Yeah. It's like two kins just like DPing like crazy and just
That's every kin.
going
though.
mad crazy.
No,
I need to.
that was pretty good.
I need to urinate.
Whiff punish on the throw with low
Godlike.
with low light kick was pretty
Godlike.
impressive. So we don't know yet who we have next. AJ has left us out to dry. He no longer cares about us as the brothers we once were.
Commentary camera, because I love looking at myself.
I love looking at you too. Get over here in this shot. There he is. There he is.
Brad's sporting a mustache and goatee today, looking very sharp. We texted each other last night and agreed not on ties. And
Right.
you wore a tie, and
So
I did
naturally
not.
I wore a tie.
Yes, yes. Because I did hit him with the same mix-up last time, and people were giving him flack for it. So kudos
And you know what?
to Brad.
Earlier in the chat, somebody was like, wearing ties for nerds. So I was like, well, maybe I just can't win. Maybe I should stop trying. Just like in Street Fighter 4, couldn't win.
Believe it or not,
started
the chat is hard to please. Hi, everybody. That does kind of look like Rob. When Rob grows his hair out, the facepalm guy.
Rob Edgerton?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Rob blocks.
It really does.
Yeah.
Get real close to the screen here.
The PogChamp kind of looks like Gutex. I don't know if anybody else noticed that.
Is that right?
You know, Ryan Gutex Gutierrez.
Oh, I know Ryan Gutex Gutierrez.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a pretty big fan of Gutex.
Are you?
Yeah, like I think a lot of people who get into the FGC, they see excellent adventures and it's like fun to watch, and so that's why they like him. But I like his hustle. He's always trying to
Better himself in the community, I guess.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to bring the FGC up, but he's also constantly diversifying business options. And, you know, he puts out videos and it's like, oh, yeah, special message from,
Oh, yeah.
you know, Dumb
Cricket-
and Dumber. Or
Cricket Wireless.
whatever, yeah.
And
trying
to get the
people are like,
sponsorship.
well, sell out. And I'm like, he's trying to monetize gaming on YouTube and Twitch.
This is my thing. Anybody that says sellout in chat has never had a job before in their entire life. I'm calling them out right now. Because, like, if you do work, like, you could be at home, like, fishing or something like that. You should be getting paid for it.
Yeah, dude. I work for Kohl's. I'm definitely a sellout. You guys should
Right.
all go shop at Kohl's.
Right, and tell them Brad sent you.
Yeah.
And then when you're a manager, like, I'm a sellout. People just want stuff for free, man. You can watch as much Twitch as you want all day, every day for free.
And you know what? When I watch Twitch, I have ad block turned off. I usually use ad block, but
Right.
I stream. Now, I don't stream to make money because I'm nowhere near that level.
Right.
But I'm telling you one thing. If I had 8,000 viewers 2 days in a row, I would quit my job. I would stream all the time. And it would be because of people watching and seeing ads or whatever. Obviously, maybe some people would donate.
Right.
But, yeah.
And I don't
You
know.
gotta support the things that you like
Right.
in whatever way you can.
And
If
you
you
gotta
can't
think
donate
about it.
$3 to somebody's stream, then you could at least watch without ad block on.
Right. And I mean, if like the second somebody says like, you know, shout outs to Razor for sending me all this free stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey,
And
Malcolm.
then people freak out about it. What's up, dude? Okay.
Turn it around, dude.
Another Cena shirt.
Hustle, loyalty, respect, my friend.
Let's see here. It's F all that. It's because he has bills to pay. Yeah, I'm sure Gutex is making just crazy amounts of money off of his 30,000 view YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's just killing it. And his book that he just wrote, that he uploaded to Kindle for free for the community, I'm sure he is just cashing in on it.
Yeah, Cali is really expensive.
Yeah.
Cali versus here, it's like 3 times the cost for a normal apartment.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I used to do property management. I remember like the 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartments that we had were like $650, $700, and they were on the plaza, so they were very nice. And I remember people would come out of town and they'd be like, man, this apartment would be $2,200 in New York. Like, you know what I mean?
Like a regular Los Angeles 2-bedroom apartment would be like $1,200 a month minimum.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Because
like out in the suburbs somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah. When we were shopping for places, just me and Thor, when it was just us living in Green Valley and Blue Springs, we looked. I Googled some town in Missouri, and I ended up accidentally getting Craigslist for the California version of that same town.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe we just moved to LA, you know, like just
let's just check it out,
yeah,
man. I'm not tied down by
and
anything.
I looked down and it's like, wow, this is so expensive.
Right.
And I think about people like Justin Wong, and he's on a flight and it's like, how do you afford to?
Man.
I mean, even if you are sponsored by Evil Geniuses. So yeah, basically, the richest people in the fighting game community would be the poorest people. And
yeah.
I saw a great interview with Travis. State of the League Travis. He's mainly a League of Legends guy. I can't remember his
handle or whatever.
His last name. Anyway, his name is Travis, but he works for GameSpot.com. And he was interviewing the owner of Tempo Storm, Raynad, yeah, who I met at Evo. Taller than you'd think.
Raynad?
Yeah. He was at Evo because he has Smash players on Tempo Storm. He was watching them.
Oh.
Super nice guy. Everybody gives him a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And they love to troll him. Super nice guy. I was actually blown away by how cool he was.
Yeah.
Considering I just ran up to him and said, "Raynad?" And he was like, "What?" No, he didn't say that. He was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And he kind of, he's kind of looking like this. What? Because
yeah.
That's always how he looks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he was interviewing with Travis, and at the end he did this big sellout. He was like, well, when I get tired of going online and never losing at Hearthstone, thanks to the legendary tips from TempoStorm.com, sometimes I go outside, but I can't keep the women away from me because I'm wearing these fresh threads that I got from IntoTheAM.com. 15% code if you use or 15% discount if you use the code Tempo. And everybody's like, wow, dude, sellout legend. And I'm like, yes, it's hilarious.
Yes.
But you know what?
Still
After
serves
that,
a
I
purpose.
went and looked at TempoStorm.com.
Right.
I did.
Right, man.
I fell for it. But what's wrong with that? He's going to keep providing content. He's going to keep sponsoring players.
It only gets better for everybody.
Yeah.
It's really kind of sad.
And he knows the scene from the inside out. It's not like Red Bull coming in and sponsoring Snake Eyes, and then when Street Fighter V comes out, maybe the game dies, and then they pull out on Snake Eyes.
Yeah, right.
That could happen.
Yeah,
I hope it
definitely.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Because Daryl is very talented, and he's a good representation of the community.
Raynad is god of sellouts.
Honestly, he's better than we deserve.
Created his own company from the ground up. Get out of here.
Well, I think he means sellouts. Like I said, the spiel he gave,
I see.
He is god of those.
That's player one. Is it? I think that might be player one. I'm sorry, I can't remember Mason. I'm sorry, dude.
Does Mason prefer one side or the other?
I don't know, but I totally just messed him up. Okay, so on stream we have MasonGod, and on your right there with the red headset on. I'm not really familiar with the other gentleman. I'm sure he's a
Mario.
I'm sure he's a very good competitor, though.
He's from Omaha. His name's Mario.
What's up? Okay. All right, I gotta play. Hey, Raith.
Oh, I think FireTeam's coming up. Damn, dude. He killed the headset when he put it down. All right, joining me on the mic is going to be FireTeam. That's Young Becco.
Yo.
The Kansas City Challenger Series Street Fighter 4 Ultra Champion.
Yo.
Lord.
Dang, dude.
All right, this is Mason and Mario. I don't know Mario, and Mason doesn't know Makoto.
I played Mario in Omaha. He played Makoto just like he is now. He's a little. He plays like Haitani in terms of just like he goes in, but it's calculated. Like again, it kind of looks like he's just kind of doing stuff. No. He's going in. He's getting big damage in everything he does, and that's what really counts.
No anti-air there. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, and it looks like
he need to anti-air.
Looks like he's already found the weakness of MasonGod that he cannot anti-air properly. Good safe jump there from MasonGod, getting the full conversion.
Stupid light Tatsu. He always uses.
There you go, full conversion. That's what we expect from Mario.
Wow, wake up DP. I like the read there. No meter to Snake Eyes.
Full combo.
Bodied by that Japanese Geef. Man, Snake Eyes is a good representation for the community, though. I think he's a good face.
Yeah.
Again, no anti-air. Poor Makoto doesn't have the best, most super great anti-airs.
And not to mention, Snake Eyes actually concedes that Itabashi has better tech than him. He just says that he just somehow has better tournament performance because of his reads, but he says Itazan has a lot better, you know, Geef tech.
Yeah, they look pretty even right now. I mean, obviously one beat the other, but they're both doing pretty well lately. Yeah,
and speaking of this match, Makoto going in, now getting her damage that she deserves. Now both players on even life. Good combo there from Mason.
Combo out of low strong.
Yeah, that's a one-frame link, of course.
See, from right there, Makoto doesn't have really any pressure on Ryu.
Yeah, hence why Ryu should really move forward there in those situations. Or move back.
Nicely. He was looking for the sweep punish. He was way late, but he had the right idea. And from that range, the sweep was going to be safe anyway.
Absolutely. Itazan.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Rip. There we go.
All right.
Back to the match
Headbutt.
here. Ooh, full conversion there from MasonGod.
Nice knockdown.
Actually, the Tatsu would have worked on Makoto only, but...
Yeah, nice. Using those fireballs as an extension of his limbs.
I don't like these sweeps from MasonGod. They're negative 14. Even if you don't get punished for them, the Makoto can move up a lot in terms of spacing.
Yeah.
And that's what Mario's been taking advantage of.
He also didn't punish the EX Hayate right there.
Yeah, -6, I believe.
Yeah. I think they're all -6 across the board.
Sure.
I would imagine he'd at least get the second part of the H or you can.
You give me that every time. Oh, good block.
Oh, counter hit and no confirm. What can he get off the back throw? Yeah, a fake safe jump.
Oh, that's going to kill. Boom. Put it up. Bang.
Dead.
Dead. That's a dead Ryu right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they look like. Yeah, Mason, of course.
Purple.
But the thing about MasonGod there, he did a lot of sweeps, and I think that's what cost him the round. Of course, he needs to keep Makoto away with that low forward fireball. She doesn't have actually any punishes, I don't believe. Even if she folk tech dash forward, her jab is very slow.
And yeah, she doesn't really get her big damage out of jab anyway.
Yeah, jab into what, light punch Hayate, which is like -3.
Yeah, and he would have to confirm off of it immediately.
Yeah.
I say take the risk.
See, jumping in. See, now you give Makoto the range that she wants by jumping in.
Nice. Yeah, he's trying to make his lower hitbox smaller. That's not really where Makoto hits buttons, though. She doesn't have like a low forward that she uses that way.
Only thing she has is that crouch hard punch, the sweep of hers, but it's not utilized that much in Makoto's play. Set that for counter hit.
Nice. Stand strong.
Ooh. Full combo.
Oh,
wow.
Why did that miss?
A little early.
Okay.
She actually flew underneath Ryu there.
Cornered herself. That's not good.
Yeah, that's how she can.
Chip setup.
Oh, that's your big boy damage. Oh, drops the ultra.
What?
I get a sound off. Oh no, from Mario.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, of course he doesn't actually sound Italian. That'd be cool as hell though. Not gonna lie.
He might be Italian. You don't know this guy.
No, he doesn't sound like verbally Italian. Like I don't sound Italian.
Counter hit. Air to air. Yeah. Tons of damage.
Here we go, boys. Let's see the combo.
This could be.
Oh, no stand light kick there. The forward light kick would reset him.
This could be the game. Next combo. Can Mason pull out the comeback? Oh, you can.
Stop sweeping.
Yeah, you can low forward there.
Yeah, and of course there. What we saw there from Mason there, or excuse me, from Mario there, at the last second, you saw him stand tech, and that's something to keep in mind there for the next round that Mason needs to remember. If he's stand teching is very as a show is a sign of A, desperation, but also B, it's a lot easier to bait out than a crouch tech.
Nice combo. Nice completion off of jab.
Yeah, that was a very good completion. Usually Makotos don't have those kind of combos. And you see Mario have those in spades.
I think when you play Makoto, all you really want to do is hard punch, cancel into hard punch, jump hard punch, reset, busy the other person.
And 4 hits.
And then do a training room combo. Oh, nice confirm. Although he didn't confirm off the first low strong, he got the second one.
Yeah, he just didn't expect that to hit, which, I mean, I understand for sure. Good DP.
Nice anti-air.
Beautiful.
From Mason.
Ooh, that's good use of the armor there. Goes to the reset here, trying to get big boy damage into more stun. Ooh, good.
Trying to push Ryu into the opposite corner as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you saw Mason with that read DP on wake up. Sand Tech again. That's what I was talking about. Sand Tech. Nope. Good bait.
Yeah, weary to throw a fireball. He doesn't want to get dive kicked over.
Yeah. No, solar plexus is a lot bigger risk than a fireball.
Man, jab's going to take it.
Yeah.
No reason to get hit with that jab there. I mean, when you land, even if you're crouching, it's not an overhead or a low.
Yep.
Any hold back is going to stop that jab.
That crouch fierce anti-air is super risky, but it did work out. I think Mario C is going to try to bait out that crouch fierce anti-air now.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty strong showing.
A lot of buttons come out from Mario. No punishes from MasonGod.
DP?
See, now he's just going in.
Yeah, so much pressure. Command grab, reset.
EX Hayate. Oh, wow, the whiff.
He went for the honest stuff.
Good combo. Get out of the corner. Good job. But the EX Ultra. That's
wow.
Booga, 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 booga. That Fukiage was beautiful, though. That light punch Fukiage.
That really surprised me.
Yeah, and he just didn't convert properly there. Only thing that cost him around there for Mario. Good crouch fierce.
Again with the anti-air crouch fierce.
No bait from Mario. Mason's done a lot of wicked DPs and a lot of crouch fierce anti-airs.
There's the Shoryuken. I knew it was coming eventually. Although that was the medium version.
Wow.
Nice, just like that one. And he does have meter to cancel now. So he can take a couple risks. He really hasn't been winning with his meter, so he can use it defensively.
Yep. Yeah, the only thing his meter's been doing is that EX fireball up close, which is still a very strong option against Makoto, because she wants to jump it, and then you just catch her out of the air. Just like that.
Exactly like that. Stand strong. Interesting button there.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh. Oh, the frame trap, but didn't get all the hits. So
yeah.
Spit her out the wrong way.
Of course.
Now he has to hold his corner down. Okay.
Went in a little hard.
Ooh. Wow, just low forward.
Yeah, that's a close game for sure. Good stuff there. Of course, Mario didn't bait out the DPs like he should have. Did not bait out that, because that crouch fierce anti-air, I know you can, if you do a light or a late Tsurugi, you can absolutely bait that out.
So it's good stuff from Mason. Good stuff to Mario too.
Absolutely, that was a very close game. Of course, went down the last round.
He's going to run down to loser's bracket now, so good luck to him in the Shark Tank.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can see Mason again. We still don't know who is going to be coming up next.
I still haven't played yet, so I'm almost guaranteed to be playing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, we got to get the Kansas City Challengers Street Fighter Ultra Series champion.
To go 0-2.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go, boys. Shout out to going 0-2.
I'm going to slap you in the face.
I would too. I wouldn't blame you.
All right.
I just hold that.
All right.
You hear about the guy that enters rip, rap, wrecked? He entered just something like that, like rip, rack, ripped, or something like that.
Are you sure that's not just you?
That's what I was like, did somebody enter me as rip, rack, ripped?
Shoutouts to going in.
Dude, I thought somebody entered as me. Of course, Cups is back from his match. Going to let him get back on commentary.
Of course. Of course. Good luck, Cups. See you later, dude. Thanks to Cups for holding down commentary. Or thanks to FireTeam for holding down commentary for Cups, rather.
I do appreciate FireTeam stepping in for me.
Who did you play?
I played John Sun, and I won 2-0.
All right, so John Sun now in losers. For those of you who aren't following along on a bracket.
He's in the challenge bracket as ripped, wrapped, wrecked.
Oh, he was just talking about that.
Yeah.
He was like, who is that? Is that me?
Ripped, wrapped, and wrecked.
I wonder if that hurts FireTeam's feelings. I wonder if he's offended by that.
Man, you're a good friend.
Luxxyn.
Okay, yes,
And
Luxxyn entered the tournament as "It's my birthday, please let me win."
Okay, so let's see if John takes that into consideration as they
strongly
do battle on the volcanic rim.
Strongly thinking that he's denied. All right, who do I play next? Erratik Menace. Okay. Play Erratik Menace, and I think I'm going to be last. He's a Akuma player, right?
He's going to be last?
I'm going to be. We're on the very bottom of the bracket,
okay.
So I'll probably play all these other ones first. Luxxyn playing some GiefKid. Luxxyn's Yoon on its way up. Gets better every time he plays.
Which is less and less lately.
Yes.
He hasn't been to any of our hookups for the last 3 weeks.
Meat rack or
weeks now since we didn't have a meat rack.
Meat racks or top of the shop or.
Oh, I'm not at top of the shop, so I can't speak about that. But
or at AJ's. So.
Yes.
I don't know when he's playing.
Pretty sure he got a job. He's just a youngster.
Yes, he does have a job, and I think he might be in school. Question mark?
Nice. Yeah, just go right in there, Luxxyn. Yeah.
Catches the back dash.
Interesting
DP
green
out.
hand there.
Wow.
Oh,
Interesting
is that
button on wake up.
safe?
Luxxyn not believing in his buttons. Luxxyn just going
loves
in.
to go in.
Do it again.
Another
took
counter
out.
hit green hand. Basically the same exact sequence we just watched.
Yep.
Nice whip punish. That is such a long combo.
Luxxyn doing all right and gets the jab out of everything. He's not making him respect these.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh man, the dive kick was just too high.
So Luxxyn really putting GiefKid to the test there. And now I think GiefKid's got a good amount of information and he knows when he can and can't.
It's not even my phone. It's FireTeam's. Yeah. I'm using the iOS frame data app, so if anybody knows what that's called, holler at me.
Good stagger on those crouching shorts.
Nice. The jump fierce.
I don't think GiefKid knows that he can focus through these shoulders and max punish Luxxyn.
He could also just use an EX green hand to get through or like lariat.
Yeah.
Whoa, nice air to air.
Good headbutt
But again, wow, look at that. Just headbutted him right in the dick.
He did. I hate when that happens. What? 10 more years. 10 more years.
Is that a chant? Do people do that chant?
For Gief now, because he's in the next Street Fighter.
10 more years? You think it'll be 10 years?
Yeah. I mean, when did this game came out? What, 2007?
I don't remember. I'm a 12er.
Welcome back, Frankster.
Nice mix-up.
It is too late.
Luxxyn in rough
Empty
condition
shorts.
here. In the corner and short on life. Yeah, another SPD.
Luxxyn is lacking the mojo. Lacking the mojo.
I don't think we've seen him backdash yet. I'd like to see him try that maybe.
And the battle continues. Fight!
Although neutral jump is preferred. Gonna get a lot more damage off of a punish that way. Nice whiff punish. Luxxyn's actually got a pretty good sense of Yoon's buttons. So I'd like I'd like to see him try to play more footsies.
I think he just doesn't have much Gief experience.
Oh,
he's,
nice.
He's doing a good job on holding up, you know what I mean, to make sure that he doesn't get grabbed.
Oh, no,
goes for the
don't use
Luxxyn
that
special.
meter.
Goes for the Luxxyn special.
And GiefKid doing those
I think he
backdashes.
could have just ultraed there.
Certainly buffering command grab.
Drops the combo. He gets the grab off. And now it's back in GiefKid's favor. Comes the mix-up.
He chose not to come out of the corner there.
Good completion on GiefKid's part and takes it 2-0. But, I mean, we did see some good stuff out of Luxxyn. Pretty impressed.
Yeah.
So
I liked how he went straight in at the beginning.
He did, man. Make him prove.
Made it exciting, and it's probably his biggest strength is just going in.
Make him blur.
He lets the buttons do.
Blur this jiggle billy that we got going on. You jiggling billies back there, right?
Oh, God.
We are a family establishment here.
Yeah. Raith is not behaving correctly according to our standards.
We had some good times.
No, we didn't.
When we weren't actually playing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
The chat was
it's true.
All right, so add GiefKid to the second round list. Add Luxxyn to the losers bracket list.
Next match looks like we got Higgs, Bison, and Simon. I don't know what's going to be on stream next.
Higgs, Bison, and Simon are playing off.
Raith and NGamer. Raith and NGamer.
Simon and George are actually playing off stream right now.
Yes.
There's a win count on George's side of the screen, but I don't know if they just started playing or if that's George's win.
The only vegetarian lumberjack, Old Man Raith. Again, we do appreciate everybody joining us today. Oh, shit, we're on, man. Look at us.
What's up? My bad. What are you showing me?
I'm not showing you anything. I didn't know that we were on there.
Yeah, dude, we've been on the whole time.
Okay. Whoops.
Now we're not, though.
MKX is on after this tournament, approximately starting about 4:30 or 5 o'clock.
Shout-outs to Eli's Bead Sprites. Been with us for a long time. He's going to have a booth set up, right?
Not yet.
Is the booth set up? Yeah, the booth's set up over there. So come and get your Marvel, your anime, your Street Fighter, your other games. He makes tons of different bead sprites. You can see a bunch of samples there. And he'll do custom orders as well.
I'm going to get a bead spread it myself.
Oh, man, you should do that. Wait, you should get a duo, me and you, with microphones. There's Blake. Hey, Blake.
There's NGamer looking pretty strong.
Yeah. Wraith. Okay, yeah. Looks like
Wraith, you never know. You never know what Raith is going to bring to the table.
He might play Evil Ryu.
Evil Ryu. He might play Ibuki. He might play Makoto. He might play... Plays a lot of characters.
Yeah, he does. I thought Makoto was his main when I first met him.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that funny to think that he would play such a low-tier character?
No, Raith ain't wasting his time with that, man.
For sure.
Wraith told me that he doesn't play tiers. He just plays characters that are very fun.
Nothing's funner than winning.
These are going to be These are going to be two pretty different styles of game, though. This is going to be Raith really likes to go in. He's an aggressive player. He likes to set the tempo, and NGamer's okay with conceding tempo as long as he holds good positioning, good patient play. Outstanding footsies. He was really hard to whiff punish because he just knows the range of his buttons so well.
Oh, he's using Rose here. Raith not paid for. Looks like Raith didn't pay to get into the tournament.
Yeah, he did.
So we're blowing him up.
He did. We're just joking. Just joking around.
Really, dude? It's kind of serious, man. It's kind of a serious
Very
topic.
serious. Super SRS. Robbie Vota in chat. Thanks for joining us, Robbie. Always appreciated you being around. I do? Who do I play? Okay. Wish me luck, everybody. I'll be back.
Oh, Cups has to go. Looks like I'm going to do this one solo because FireTeam. Oh, okay. FireTeam's over there. All right. So we're straight into this one. Raith looks like he's using his main character, or at least what I consider his main character, Yun. Nice combos from Blake. You don't see every Rose hit those. Those are the B&Bs, but they're a little more difficult than your average B&B. Nice dive kick to get over that fireball. Look for Blake to set that up as much as possible. Joining me again is FireTeam on the mic. Nice whiff punish.
Yeah, with 11 frame button, I believe.
Yeah, well, makes it seem like it's like 4. Rose's heavy moves are so good.
Yep, absolutely. Wow, no jumping
Back
at all.
throw.
Definitely would have caught Raith off guard, I believe.
Nice backdash.
Would that punish?
I think so. It kind of depends which version of the drill you
of course, the heavier the drill you do, the less negative it is. The first, I think,
up to EX.
Yeah, and then that's -6 for some odd
So
reason.
that light kick drill is going to be -8, and then medium is 6, hard is 4, but then EX is 6 again.
Yep.
So, which is not bad considering it's pretty invincible.
Just not the throws, of course.
Yep, not the throws. Blake with a pretty big life lead here.
I like him dashing in and out of these ranges that Yun wants to be in. See, he's constantly dashing back. Like Yun gets in that dive kick range, and then he dashes back out of it. So then he always has the advantage. Of course, Rose wants to move with her dashes, not with her actual walk speed. She's all like Seth. Dashes are godlike, but her movement speed is pretty garbage.
Red focus into Ultra.
That's going to do some big damage. And, of course, he can get the shoulder into lunge punch confirmed. Does he have it? Yes, he does.
Oh, and this, it looks like he went for a reset.
The dive kick reset.
Oh, smart stuff from Blake.
Of course, you can get the dive kick reset there, but he should really just done the heavy kick or the heavy punch lunge punch. Because I believe then even though Yun does terrible chip.
Well, the fact that Rose...
Okay, station play.
The fact that Rose's best reversal, you can just throw her out of it. I mean, you should really never be afraid, in my opinion, in those close situations where you're both about to die.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like we were talking about earlier, just look at Blake's buttons and see how few he whiffs.
Yeah, of course.
Look at that. Even that EX Fireball full screen was a reaction to a special move from Raith. Nice tech. Ooh, caught the backdash. Which is saying something. Rose is one of the most fantastic backdashes in the game.
He just did 4 of them in a row, I might add. Like, again, he's just staying in the ranges he wants to be at, constantly moving. That's the reason. That's how you tell a good Rose over bad Rose. Again, he's constantly moving, always being a hard target to hit. Excuse me.
You never really see Blake do setups with the orbs either. He just kind of uses them to push the opponent back. Maybe get some free chip.
Yep.
No confirm.
Doing I call it the Luxxyn setup. It's because Luxxyn always does it.
Nice jump over.
Ultra.
Rose with like the worst fireballs in the game. So
yeah,
jumping over one, you should always get paid big time.
He should do EX shoulder, EX shoulder, EX shoulder. No, he could actually hit EX shoulder. That would have won. That would have won.
Was that a carrot throw?
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't a carrot throw.
It looked
she
like.
just has a fantastic throw range.
I'll say.
Yeah, if he would have done EX shoulder, you get one of the 2 hits. It does 60 damage or 70. I can't remember. But you get one of the 2 hits, and it definitely would have killed there. If not, it would have done a significant amount of Rose's remaining health.
Nice throw. Making sure Raith doesn't get away with those unsafe dive kicks.
Good focus
break.
break.
Or the non-advantageous.
So he's been doing 1 crash medium punch into Soul Sprawl, so he did 2 there, and then Raith tried to focus through the medium punch.
-6. Raith missed the punish, just barely. Yeah, chase down those backdashes.
And you see a lot of cross medium punch coming out from NGamer, just blowing up Raith.
And from here, he can basically chip, yeah.
He's not trying to commit to too many fireballs. He's trying to keep it clean. Yep.
Man, just stay off the ground and you can't get comboed.
And I give that a solid, solid 80% on the rip wrecked, mortally destroyed scale. RRMD. On the EX shoulder miss. The game was fun.
80% rip.
Just Blake knows that matchup so well. I think I have to play whenever Cups gets back, so I guess I stay on officially.
It looks like every setup's full.
Yeah.
Or wait, you're playing on stream, right?
Station 4 right now, but...
Who are you playing against?
Mason. Yang boys.
Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. Appreciate you tuning in, Dashing Devin.
Wow, this is a lot of names I've never seen before.
Yeah. Star Wars Muffins, shout outs to Star Wars Muffins. Shout outs to Frankster and Last Destroyer.
Yeah, I haven't heard
I've never seen any of you guys in chat, I don't think.
That's pretty awesome.
No doubt that you've been here. You're probably here before I was here, but
it's awesome that you
guys tuning in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watching us try to talk about this game.
Yeah, think about those backdashes though. Yun doesn't really have any great safe options to catch backdashes.
Yeah.
Of course, if he dashes back again, he can whiff punish. Like if he backdashes and then he does, let's say, the medium punch, dash punch, then Rose could backdash again, then whiff punch to crash medium punch.
Yep.
Or the only way for him to do it is if it's on his wake up. I mean, of course, Yun has fantastic option selects for backdash on people's wake up.
Yep.
However, I mean, he never really got a situation where it's like, oh, I got an up kick knockdown, therefore I get a setup. It's more like I'm chasing this Rose all over the screen, just barely getting hit on her every once in a while. Raith never really got his offense started, and that's what NGamer really excelled at in that match. Of course, Watson Chan versus Mike Webb up next. What do you think about this one?
I think that Watson knows a lot about Elena, so he has that advantage. I don't really know a lot about Mike Webb. I've just seen him kick the shit out of people with Elena.
Yeah.
That's really all I know about him.
This is like the match of the hair, though.
But I know, yeah. And he also has the glasses, but he's not wearing them.
No, he just can't wear them during tournament, though. But if you guys could see their hair, it's fantastic. You got Watson with the long...
I saw the hair.
The long slick, and then you have Mike Webb with like the poof. So it's looking nice.
Oh, yeah.
We have some pretty dashing looking competitors here.
So I think this will be a good match because Mike Webb won't get away with those overheads and stuff that are...
Because, of course, Watson did doodle around with Elena.
Yeah.
And he actually thought about manning her, but of course he went back to Ken, which I believe is a lot better choice.
Yeah.
But, of course...
I played a lot of Sakura earlier today.
Absolutely.
Saw him use Sakura and Evil Ryu.
But then against his first match against Malcolm, he used Ken.
Oh, okay. All right, so I actually didn't see the...
switch the names, not the locations. No. Yeah.
Swap these all the way.
names, not the locations.
This is Watson.
Yeah, Ken's not. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys.
We're Becco, you're confusing AJ.
Yeah, there we go. That's all right.
See, like that one right there. Yeah, he knows that's punishable.
Yeah, and that's a one frame.
Actually, one frame window and nailed it. Or
Yep.
2 frame.
1 frame.
Okay.
Ken's is 5 frames on the crouch fierce. 1 frame slower than you.
That's that was actually a counter hit, not a punish.
Yep.
Could have been a punish.
It's a weird punish. You have to wait till she completely flips back over from being literally on her back.
Mike Webb's still getting these resets that he makes his money off of.
Full whiff on that sweep, no punish. Whoa, going in.
Oh, is he looking for a backdash?
Luxxyn standing over Watson right now. No, you gotta do it later.
Anti-airing Elena is so strange.
You have to do it with the DP mostly. Or if you have like a really good pillar move, like Akuma's Crouching Fierce, it also works out pretty well.
Nice. Oh, nice combo. These are combos that we saw Mike Webb drop at the last match.
Yeah, now.
Like that.
Dang, dude, commentator's curse, just like that.
Oh, no, dude. I mean, it's like really unlikely that he nails every single one. Counter hit.
Oh, that's 2 in a row, dude.
Hit, yeah.
So it definitely commentator's curse confirmed. He could have done EXDP after that, though. I don't know why he didn't. And because you can do heavy kick DP after those Link's Tail, I believe that's called. But the thing is, the heavy kick DP is a little hard to hit, to be honest. It only works on certain characters at certain ranges if you're not completely in the corner. And even if you are completely in the corner, it still whiffs on some. So if you do the Link's Tail, you can always do EXDP in the corner. Because EXDP hits a lot earlier. And the reason why is because on the regular DPs, you actually whiff the first hit. And then you go into the second and third, or you whiff the first hit, go in the second. But on the EXDP, you hit the first, and then all the rest as well. So you get a higher percentage of the DP's damage, and also hits faster, and also does more damage. So you just get a ton more damage out of doing EXDP than you do, like, for example, a heavy kick DP.
All right, so Watson going back to his main now.
Yep. Of course, Sakura being his main, I think actually a little bit better in this matchup just because she has a little bit better punishes on those, the mount smashes.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be able to do some big damage on those close punishes. Not if you're getting thrown a bunch, though.
There's that
nice.
back roundhouse.
Yeah, off the ground to blow up the crouch techs. Although that's not what he blew up there. Speaking of getting blown up, Watson's bread and butter is that 4-frame low fierce as an anti-air. And not being able to hit it against Elena is going to really hinder his play. Nice overhead block.
Yep.
All right, now he needs to get something started here. Looks for the frame trap to blow up the crouch tech. Again, a move that's off the ground. Oh, kind of risky with the fireball.
Good stuff.
I still feel like he's going to have to make a hard read here with
Yeah.
what little health he has.
And that's what Watson really does not excel at, is those reads. And that's something, I mean, it helps him a lot when he has a life lead because he plays very safe, very passive, and he'll get a bunch of damage on you without doing anything. But when you're playing to get the character that does it even better than you.
It's a lot of damage from Elena. Oh, good combo.
Oh, good combo.
Be careful, though.
Yep.
Yeah, he did the correct buttons. Make sure it didn't whiff.
That was actually
reset.
Yeah, that's actually bait for Elena's DP. It doesn't hit neutral jumping characters well at all.
Yeah, he's getting these combos when he needs them. Healed up probably by 100 health there. Man, just so many different angles to block Elena. So Mike Webb's going to take that one 2-0.
Okay, everybody, I'm back here. Let's see here. Who was that? Watson and Mike Webb?
Watson just got sent to losers. Mike Webb's going to move on in winners. Good stuff to Watson. He used Ken and then he switched to Sakura.
Who, Watson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me he was going to try a lot of Ken today if he could.
Nice pepperoni pizza. Good
Hell
stuff,
yeah.
man. Yeah, just how fast she can cancel into the overheads, and I mean it's like Balrog. You know, when you cancel into an overhead, it's more confusing than where Ryu just has to walk up and do it. His
overhead
command normal. This tourney is held at Alamo Draft House at 12th and Main in Kansas City, next to the Power and Light District, Kansas City, Missouri.
We got FireTeam versus MasonGod. These guys play each other on pretty much a weekly basis. FireTeam, I don't think Mason's ever really gotten close to beating FireTeam. It's kind of a
Most of us don't.
It's kind of a coach and understudy matchup, I guess.
Although if you looked at them, you wouldn't be able to tell which one's the coach and which one's the understudy because they both look like babies.
Babies.
Mason just looks like a mustache baby.
They look like BBDs. I got to play Dallas next. Okay.
So yeah, for those of you who are in chat and in range to be able to be here today, you should definitely come out. I mean, if you want to watch the rest of the tournament at home, do so, but then you should come up here and get some casuals. If you show up and get a ticket, you get a couple dollars off your first drink at the bar. And there's great food here. Obviously, you can get a lot of casuals in, and there are plenty of other games. So I definitely suggest that you guys come out.
And Mason just looking terrified right now.
Oh, he puts the hood up.
Yeah.
To increase the focus.
He's got to lose himself in the music, the moment, showing it.
I want FireTeam to play Gin. Or Yang.
Yep.
Call Robbie.
Yeah, he was talking about playing some Yang today if he could, but he always says that, and he never does. He realized I could maybe win this tournament if I played Akuma.
Yeah, he said something about going 0-2 earlier. I really hope that he doesn't believe that.
Who, FireTeam?
Yeah.
Wow. No Yang, dang.
Yeah, Lojack, we'd definitely love to see you come out. I do see some new faces here this week. All right, what's important about this match is that they match.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. They're
both
wearing
purple, and they both have some gold or orange.
Mason wearing the Axiom color there.
The way Akuma moves when he focuses, it looks like he back dashes slightly and then forward dashes. When he can't focus,
it's really
like
weird
that.
because his movement.
Nice. FireTeam looking early for setups. Doing that empty palm into the lows and stuff like that. Nice cancel.
Some pretty good footsies from both these players so far. Just trying to jockey for position. Nobody's really too far ahead of the other one.
FireTeam is playing really patiently, I think because the Ryu 3-frame DP.
Ooh, gets that
and
one.
then all at once.
That's it, man.
That instant cancel out of Stan Fierce.
That's FireTeam for you right there.
And he kicks the shit out of Mason.
Man, that's so sick, though. That was actually, I hate, like, Akuma's English voice actor, but he's another realm awaits.
He says some really cool
so
stuff.
So sick.
He definitely.
That's so sick.
They do a good job with some of the lines in this game.
Yeah, Mason really comes alive when he plays against Kansas City players, in my opinion. He plays always really well against me. He's like a totally different person.
Oh, nice block.
Yes, good block.
Oh, no.
That's one of Mason's weaknesses, I think, is that he commits on these sweeps just a little bit too much. Maybe that's part of being a Ryu player, but...
I also see FireTeam missing a lot of good whiff punish opportunities with that really fast sweep that he has.
Which he's very on point with doing usually.
Yeah.
He uses a crouch opposite select.
I think he heard me because he did a sweep immediately after that, even though it was a counter hit. Nice. The EX fireball's out of the air to make sure he has to block him.
Really trying to incorporate that close medium kick more into his gameplay. He's got good hit confirms off of the counter hit. DP that? No.
Just kind of whittling Mason down. We haven't really seen big combos except for the one canceled into Ultra at the end of the last round.
FireTeam goes up 1-0, but it's not really too far out of the realm of understanding for Mason right now, honestly.
He definitely knows what's going on.
Yeah.
It's mostly footsies.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm sure, refreshing for Mason since he can't anti-air, you know.
Called out.
Maybe something else we would like to see from him.
There's not really too many opportunities that you get to anti-air Akuma safely, though, so I don't blame him.
No, and no anti-air from FireTeam this time. Very smart to see the second hit of the EX fireball coming through, knowing that you can still focus it.
Yeah, it's we haven't really seen Mason use too many of Ryu's fast buttons so far. You know what I mean? It's all been kind of the bigger, slower, medium buttons. Crouching medium kick, sweep, crouching medium punch.
The perfect range for that FADC combo to work into far-standing roundhouse.
Chip setup.
Nice.
DP off of that.
Recognizing the juggle potential immediately. And going for the uppercut.
Good confirm.
Meteor build combo.
That thing is impossible to cross up. He's gotten so good with them. You try your deepest cross ups and it still stuffs or trades. You know what I mean? Which trades, I feel like, are the one that's doing the anti-airs benefit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing the anti-air. Because he stays on the ground.
That you're willing to
not let them hop all over you.
Yeah. And it really throws a kink in their plan because jumping in, the idea is to start your offense. You can't do that if you get bounced off.
Right. Right.
Oh, counter hit and no confirm, even though you had the meter.
And the person that's doing the anti-air stays on the ground and then stays on the ground while the person is kind of put in a mix-up state whenever they land. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, good stuff. Good decision on Mason's part there.
Did you see a second ago? Mason threw a fireball and FireTeam did an EX Tatsu from like
Sucked it
really
in.
close range.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's something he's been working on. I've never seen that before.
Should have grabbed that.
DP, yeah.
No confirm.
No combo,
No
though.
confirm. Mason will take that.
Oh, nice. He
catches
catches the
that.
backdash.
Should have just DP'd that.
low
That's,
forward.
that's what we've kind of been trying to talk to FireTeam about. Why block when you can DP, right?
Oh, yeah. I think FireTeam worries a lot about the DPs trading because Akuma isn't as good at DP as Ryu or Ken or Oni.
Takes a really bad flight path and is, oh goodness. Takes a really bad flight path and doesn't have much invincibility on it, so.
So, although most characters would be jealous to have such a good reversal, for Akuma, it's like his worst option.
Wake Up Ultra, interesting.
And FireTeam's gonna eat half of his meter!
And good stuff from FireTeam, but we did see some good stuff from MasonGod as well.
Yeah, definitely.
He
oh,
was,
look at us both stretching
Oh,
and
sorry.
yawning.
Oops.
Gosh.
He was showing some good signs of life there. Showing some teeth from the young pup, MasonGod.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, I'm sure Mason didn't go into that expecting to win, which I kind of wish he would. But for, you know, a young student playing his master, I think he played pretty well.
Okay.
All right, and Cubs has to leave me once again. And my stepdad FireTeam is going to come take care of the other mic.
Are you crouch checking Mason? I didn't think so. Rip. Nah, I mean Mason and I mean, if you want to put it, people always talk about like me and Cups play a lot. I play even more with Mason. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, he's been playing for 8 months. I've been playing for 6 years. I mean, he did really well though. He did a lot of good things.
Yeah, he definitely did.
He did a lot of good things. I mean, just good stuff to him, dude. But next up we have Higgs Bison, which, spoiler alert, beat Simon early in the bracket.
Whoa!
Spoiler alert, of course. Yeah, no, that's pretty crazy, though.
Yeah.
And then GiefKid, of course, just chugging his way through the bracket like he always does.
Yep.
I don't think I've really seen anything different.
So this is a rematch of MaxOut Grand Finals 2 MaxOuts ago. And
Yep.
I think they played it to the last MaxOut. I don't know when. I'm not really sure.
Who's Squeak? Isn't that Wat? That's not Watson. It's
Squeak is Josh.
Josh. Okay. Yep.
See where Robbie said Josh Destroyer? Because that was Josh's original tag.
Yeah. Josh Destroyer X. Actually, not that. It's Josh Destroyer. Didn't have X's in the front. It's just Josh Destroyer XX.
XX.
Yeah.
You gotta let everybody know you're edgy, dude.
What? You're
Thanks
edgy.
for all of our viewers.
Wow, that's a ton
I
of
see a lot of
viewers.
people in here that I've never seen in here before.
Bot B Factor.
And our thanks to you guys.
Of course.
Of course.
Well, you always say H Store Yukon, so I could say of course a lot.
Yeah.
See,
But I only say H-Store Yukon when I'm talking about H-Store Yukon. You just say, of course, you can use you say
only
that all
because
the
I
time.
don't want you to, because again, I don't want to insult people by like that's a one-frame link, and then they're just like, oh, I know that, and then I'm like, oh,
You're
sorry.
here
dude.
to educate people, though. You're a commentator.
Yeah. Although apparently you can sometimes not do EXDP in the corner after spin sight. Apparently.
All right. If you say
I didn't
so.
know that, but somebody in the chat informed me of that.
All right, dude.
Ooh, I play NGamer next. That's pretty wrecked. I have not beat him in tournament yet.
You play NGamer next? Yeah, he was looking really strong against Raith.
Yeah, he was looking.
I mean, I
extremely
know
strong.
Raith. I didn't hear Raith say, I haven't been playing the game, you know, because that's when you go, oh, excuse mode, activate,
But
right?
he just didn't say anything.
He hasn't been playing the
Yeah.
game, though, because I know, because I haven't been playing the game. You know what I've been doing? Been on Hearthstone. And when I get on Hearthstone, you know who's online? Raith. He is always online.
I don't think I ever played Street. I don't play Street Fighter that much at all, outside of hookups anymore, dude. Because hookups are godlike.
Yeah, there are a ton of hookups. Anyway,
Yeah, of course.
especially once the rack returns.
Yeah, of course. We believe Gief versus Bison is a 10-0 matchup for Gief, even though on paper it looks like it should be opposite. So we see Sagat pick. Although Sagat, I believe, is a lot harder to use against GiefKid than it is Guile. And especially since Higgs Bison plays a charge character, I'd rather see Guile in this situation.
Yeah. I've never seen GiefKid play a Sagat, though, so this will be interesting to see. Maybe this is how he got beaten at Combo Breaker and stuff like that.
Higgs Bison soon knows his spacing, though. His spicing, though. Mate.
Spicing.
His spicing.
Oh, that would have been spicy if he actually punished that green hand.
Yeah, it's of course a counter
Oh, that's
pick.
pretty spicy. That looks like the Unity Punch a la Fuerte.
A la fuerte.
Viva la jalapeno.
I like him not fireballing there. GiefKid just looking to green hand.
This is actually a really good range from Higgs Bison.
Yeah, as pointed out earlier, I think his range, his spacing in this game has been godlike.
Looking for that whiff punish that Idazan was doing against Bonchan, whoever else he played.
Standing Fierce is not a great button, though. I want to see the standing roundhouse more.
And I think GiefKid saw him throw it out once, and he said, next time you do that, I'm going to whiff punish it with Stand Strong.
Yeah.
And he tried, but Sagat can do that from so far away. I don't think he can whiff punish it with the chop.
Good stuff to Higgs Bison. He's played that really patiently, really well. Yeah, dude, shouts to Seth. Hey!
All right, so both characters with full meters. I think we know how GiefKid wants to use his. I'm curious how Higgs Bison's going to use his. Wow, did you hear the noise that Fireball made when it hit those trash cans? Or whatever. All right, the setup.
Those were bleed DPable. I saw earlier in today that people were DPing GiefKid out of that corner setup after bear grab.
Interesting.
So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, it's stunned.
Nice punish.
Stunned.
Plenty of dizzy.
Dope drops his combo instead. I'm sorry that wasn't stunned. He needs to be doing crouch lariat instead of stand lariat.
Alrighty, so Higgs meter still stacking up. Full super now.
Yeah, see, that just doesn't work. You have to not fireball for a second.
That's the advantage of a EX green hand versus a DP.
What? No FADC? That's manly as hell.
Is he conceding the round?
Yeah.
Whether he meant to or not,
he did.
He did, and GiefKid's going to take that one, go up 1-0.
How do you even tell what's going on this stage, dude? This looks like a big, giant...
It's a half pipe, dude.
Yeah, but there's like graffiti everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
It's like pink, blue, purple, and... But I really would like to see Guile, because his anti-air is a little bit more consistent. This is, yeah, I mean, I guess...
All right, he's going back to Bison.
I guess going back to your guns is the best option, but I'd rather see Guile instead of Sagat there. I mean, it looks like he did play Sagat.
He played Sagat pretty well.
Yeah, I would say he did play Sagat pretty well. It might have been a secondary, but I think Guile's just a better pick.
Yeah, I've never seen him play a character that wasn't Bison.
Yeah. So I don't know what else he has going on in there. He might have a Capri. I don't know. Might be wrecking kids like Infiltration with the Capri. Hey, put on another set of gunners, Higgs. Ripped. Wow, that lariat just stuffing that standing roundhouse from Bison. That's pretty.
Bison warp. Teleport, boys.
Teleport, boys.
Nice, and he's already backing GiefKid into the corner.
I main 2 characters with teleports. 3 characters with teleports. Fun fact.
You counting Yang's teleport?
Yeah.
Nice confirm there from Higgs Bison. Yeah, smart to get out of there. When you see Zangief backdash in the corner, there's only one thing he's thinking about.
SPD. Ooh, or focus stack, apparently.
Prove me wrong.
Just commentator's curse, dude. Sometimes it works against yourself.
Nice block on the Devil's Reverse.
Actually, Crouch Fierce is a lot better anti-air there. Of course, they buffed that in Ultra. Still not great at all, but it's a lot better than standing roundhouse to that range. Nice.
Got him out of the corner, too. That was a really valuable head stomp there.
That was a really good crouching beam punch. It was perfectly timed. Of course, if you'd done EX green hand, though, that would have completely destroyed Bison there. We got counter hit and everything.
A little ambitious looking for the whiff punish with the low short. There it is, though. What is that over there that gets knocked over? Like a dumpster? It's so loud.
Too early. And that's going to cost him a lot. Actually, the good EX head stomp to get him back in the game here.
Nice whiff punish.
Nice.
I doubted that was possible a second ago, but I was proven wrong.
That red lariat. I want to say jump back fierce there from Higgs Bison. What actually kept him out of the corner?
That was a really smart stand, that close stand roundhouse.
By GiefKid, absolutely.
Yeah, to hit Bison out of the air.
That's Gief's close anti-air, hilariously enough. That big old 110 damage move.
Oh. Yeah. Cancel right there would have won the game for Bison.
Yeah, I don't think he had charge, to be fair.
Wow, the random slide. Yeah, and he canceled it, so that's smart stuff. Earlier, when he played Cups in the money match, he was doing a lot of slides, and none of them were FADC. All right, so leaving again is FireTeam. Joining me again is Cups.
Hey, guys.
I love this.
This is Cups.
I love it. My guy over here. So this is game 3 between Higgs Bison.
Oh, wow, okay.
And
1-1.
GiefKid. Yep.
Grief Squid.
Higgs Bison used to catch you up. He used Sagat and lost. Switched from Bison and won. And here we are.
Okay.
So the Sagat looked pretty good though.
Huh?
The Sagat looked pretty good.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah. He's playing pretty strong today. He beat me in the first of 5. And he seems to be playing a more patient game. He didn't wake up with something every single time.
Yeah.
You know, reversal or head stomp or something like that.
Pepperoni Pizza, we appreciate your analytics. Is that Glenn's son?
That is Glenn's
What the hell is he doing here?
What's up, dude? Glenn's son joining us today, right now.
Interesting.
Back to the game, though. Back to the lecture at hand. And he's really got that that jab range. SPD really down. You know what I mean? He really knows where he's at with that, and what he can and can't punish with it.
It looked like GiefKid wanted to blow up a light scissor kick with the reversal green hand after the scissor kick a second ago. I don't know if there was something else he was looking for. I mean, he does play, what is his name? There's a St. Louis Bison player. So I know, Voracious Ways, that's his name, Voracious Ways. I know GiefKid plays him, at least when he's in St. Louis, so he should know a lot about this.
Voracious
matchups. Yeah.
Okay. This is what we need to see from. This is what we need to see from Higgs Bison. He can't really get himself into a position to get whip punished, and that's the beauty of kind of a Bison's play. He's got a lot of long range, quick normals that are hard to whip punish. He's got a lot of safe pressure like this too. Not much Gief is going to be able to do from this range here, but 1 or 2 more reads from GiefKid, and it's going to be safe. It's going to be back in his favor.
That was not the light scissor kick. He definitely could have been punished there. There's a light scissor kick.
Ooh, wow, good
nice
Superman punch. Yeah. Okay, doesn't get the punish off it, but at least he didn't get hit by it. And now he's lost the battle, but he gets himself out, and that did quite a bit of damage too.
Yeah, that
the counter
head stomp has been paying dividends. Nice backdash.
Okay.
And again with that crazy
slide.
Yeah. That low strong just got snatched up.
Wake up Ultra. He doesn't know what to do about
his head once again.
Doesn't know what to do about that. Okay, Higgs Bison fighting us for the winner's bracket life here.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing GiefKid can do after that. So yeah, you might as well try the light scissors. Probably not that.
Oh my God.
Oh, that could have been a hit confirm. He's going to take the round anyway.
And we are on the last round here. We're on the last round here. GiefKid could have did really anything about that.
Full stick of meter now, though, so look out for
EX green hand. He's going to be looking for that.
Yeah, that right there, the jab.
Too late.
Big damage.
Good corner carry.
Get the setup.
He's going to cross his body up. Gets that body splash. Any more, and he's going to be stunned, but probably not at this point.
Wow,
good sweep. Good punish. That was a great play from George. Gets himself out with the EX green hand. Good grab. Now Higgs Bison has GiefKid kind of guessing on what he wants to do when he's walking up close.
Nice, SPD. Why would you ever see that coming?
Really weird.
Wow.
What a button, right? Oh my gosh, EX jump.
Hitting behind him.
EX jump.
Round. That's going to be the round instead.
GiefKid takes it 2-1.
Higgs Bison's going to go down to loser's bracket.
It's okay though, he played valiantly.
Yeah. So I would imagine he'll march through loser's bracket for a little while. We'll probably see him play again.
We don't know who's coming up next. GiefKid asking Higgs Bison if he has online. And I'm assuming he means America Online.
I think that's the safe assumption, yeah.
Yes.
They're probably exchanging discs.
I'm a Juno man myself, you know.
Juno?
Exactly.
I don't even know what that is. I mean, I used to have internet that beeped and squealed at you. I think that there are kids in the chat that probably don't remember that.
Beep, beep. We need NGamer versus FireTeam. FireTeam always.
Oh yeah, FireTeam talked about this.
Always having trouble. Always having trouble.
Most have trouble. And Blake was looking really strong. He really took care of Raith.
Quickly and efficiently.
Yeah. It looks like we're getting Charlie on stream now.
Charlie versus Erratik Menace. Erratik Menace took me out in a close one. 2-1 last match, last round.
So what are you 1-2 or
2-1?
2-1
right now. Yeah, I just beat Dallas, the 8-on player.
Okay, I didn't even see Dallas.
That was right there. Hi, I'm FireTeam guys. My life is one frame.
One frame?
It's difficult, dude. My life is a one frame link.
Well, I was going to say one frame. That doesn't mean it's difficult. I mean, one frame ultra? Then you're talking about
Easy. Easy, man. Easy. One frame link, I should say. One hit, a one frame confirm.
It's a one frame window.
A one frame counter hit confirm.
Opportunity.
That's hard.
If you had
That's hard.
one opportunity,
Okay.
one frame, would you hit it or would you just let it drop? So I put my hood up earlier today and somebody made an 8 Mile reference.
It was me.
Yeah.
I made the 8 Mile reference.
Fuck you, man.
Hey, man. Come on, man.
8 Mile actually rules. It'll probably never not rule. That movie is just a good movie.
I live my life one frame at a time, FireTeam.
He's not wrong.
He isn't.
That's what he do.
I live my life one frame trap at a time.
Shadowlin, Shadalin, Shadelin. Thanks for tuning in.
Shadelin, he does have a YouTube channel, I think, where he plays a lot of Gief on.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I remember him posting the Gief. Who did he play? He played Aquasilk or something. He beat Aquasilk online, then he posted it in our page.
Yes. Yeah.
That's about the extent of his online play that I've seen. I did see Ultra David comment about some Zoda online matches.
Oh yeah. I'm sure Ultra Chin or Ultra David is really miring that Zangief.
He did crouch short, light SPD to end a round, and Ultra David was like, "Wait, that's enough. Wait, don't do another one." Oh, that's like what his tweet said. And I was like, yeah, this is Zoda's favorite thing to do. I was talking to him one time, and he said he invented this, right? Yeah. Because I wanted to see what Ultra David said. And Ultra David was like, I did close, medium kick, heavy SPD at the launch party in 2008 or whatever. I was like, all right. That's exactly what I was looking for.
That's amazing. Glenn's son in the background making the trek out from St. Louis.
How sharp does Charlie look today?
Charlie? I'm very proud of him.
Yeah. Looks nice.
I'm glad was he wearing that one tournament he was wearing?
He was wearing the tank top that said I Heart BJs,
yeah.
Which is apparently a music group of some sort.
Oh, I thought it was like a barbecue place or something like that. That's what I thought it was.
BJs. It was like Beat Jockeys, I think is what it stood for.
Yeah, it's going to be FireTeam and NGamer. They're playing right now. I can't really see, but it is Akuma versus Rose, and I know FireTeam has historically had trouble with this, and FireTeam takes the round, though, with an EX Fireball via chip.
Damage.
Akuma, no slouch on the chip damage for sure. Okay, so here we are at the match at hand, though. Erratik Menace versus Dr. Richard Steele, ND.
Nice parry.
Dr. Steele is taken second. He seems to always be the bridesmaid, but never the bride when it comes to MAXOUTs. He's taken quite a few second places the last few MAXOUTs. I think he's taken 2 or 3 out of the last 6 months.
Yeah, because he took second against German Luger, and then he took second against GiefKid. And then he took second against FireTeam in the KCCS. Yes.
And that's going to kill him.
He's pumped.
Yeah, he is.
Look at him. He's thumping his chest.
Nothing makes Charlie happier than killing Akumas.
No,
he does.
Yeah, he hates this matchup, and I think everyone can see why. I mean, not now particularly. Actually, it probably looks pretty good for Hakan right now.
Yeah. Erratik Menace looking, trying to compose himself a little bit. Good neutral jump options. Good composure to duck underneath that grab.
Yeah, sorry guys. We do want matches like FireTeam and NGamer on stream.
I think
running so many games in one day.
FireTeam beats NGamer, right? Because NGamer walked away, right? So.
Oh yeah, so he's not reporting.
Yeah, so that would mean FireTeam.
We'll wait for confirmation. And meanwhile, air throws
to the dirt.
Air throws. Something that Charlie does a really good job of is using that air throw. Wow. FireTeam.
FireTeam takes out NGamer and advances.
I'm not going to say I'm surprised because obviously we know FireTeam's really good. But Blake was looking really strong against Raith.
Yes.
But this is probably the best Chris has ever been in his whole life.
In his whole life, yeah. He said he's really excited to play GiefKid because the last time he played him it was 9 months ago, and he is much more a different man than he was back then. That's for sure.
Don't apologize.
We played super long sets last night, FireTeam and I.
No, Robbie, I'm really sorry, man. I mean it, dog. No, I have no control over what happens. No one does. It's just completely random. The gods decide who plays each other. And right now they've decided that Erratik Menace and Dr. Richard Steele, MD, are going to go into Game 2. So what did we see? An Ultra switch for Erratik Menace?
No, he was using Ultra 1 before. He just goes back to the character select. He did that. I took the first round and he went back to character select as well against me. Good DP.
Yeah. Blew up the oil rocket, no doubt.
Wow, it goes for the meaty
Oh,
grab.
that
That was dirty. That was dirty.
Option select built in.
So what do we call that? A visual option select, right?
Well, I think the slide just works on proximity.
Okay.
So if he wouldn't teleport, then the slide would stop right where he is. But since he did teleport, it kept going a little bit.
And just the amount of damage that that Hakan gets against Akuma and grab department is unbelievable.
Now he has a meter, so now no more fireballs allowed.
Yeah.
Actually, we might see the EX slide anyway. He's done it before and he'll do it again. Oh, nice confirm off the stand light kick.
That's it. Drops the combo.
Not gonna work though.
And Erratik man is laughing it off. He knows, dude. You know he's over there churning. It's scary.
I don't think Leon got to play before the tournament. He sat down and then AJ said, "No casuals."
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you gotta show up early. Oh my goodness, what buttons? One more mix-up and stun. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's it right there. Neutral jump.
Focus attack. Red focus. Splat.
Oh wow, didn't kill him.
Hakan can't really do chip damage.
And Dr. Steele looking like himself, looking strong.
Looking like the doctor, the surgeon.
Looking like always stretching.
Good stuff from Charlie.
Yeah.
Good luck to Erratik Menace.
No losers bracket.
Now.
Yeah. It's on the opposite side of the bracket than me now, I think. Yeah, it looks like he went down.
I see Dr. Gatorade in the house.
Yeah.
Is there Marvel today?
There will be if he's here.
Woo! Marvel's cool.
The comic book company.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, Captain America's in a fighting game. Iron Fist is in a fighting game. Doctor Doom is in a fighting game. She-Hulk. I am not going to bash on that game.
I agree. Yeah, when you think about it, Iron Fist probably confused a lot of people. Who the hell's Iron Fist? Because people that play the games don't necessarily read the comics.
Sure.
I mean, people know Spider-Man, obviously, but they don't know who Danny Rand is.
Yeah, Danny Rand is.
Who else is in that probably people don't know?
MODOK.
MODOK, Dormammu, I bet a bunch of people probably don't know.
Dormammu. Rocket Raccoon. Now they do. They didn't, though. I'm sure whenever it came out.
Robbie, are you baiting me? Is there anime on that movie schedule? Is that what I'm going to find if I look at it?
Yeah, I'm thinking there was. Because last time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got to play? Who am I playing?
You're going to play yourself, dude. Just do you. Good luck to Cups. Leaving me once again, and I'm going to my dad's house for the weekend. It's FireTeam, everybody.
Yo. Hey.
The fighting pride of Lee Summit, Missouri.
Yeah. I'm the only fighting game player from there except for Malcolm and Chad.
Both very clean individuals.
Dude, both of them very Hollywood. That's the way I put it.
They're pretty Hollywood.
Like,
Malcolm's only going to get more Hollywood.
Dude.
Is Malcolm trying to amateur wrestle?
Dude, he actually is already a black belt in karate. What? Oh, yo.
FireTeam has blood on his face.
Wouldn't it be on my hands would be a little bit more appropriate? No, he's saying because I...
Because you...
I don't know.
Sure? Maybe you actually have blood on your face.
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't.
I haven't shaved in like 5 days. Look at all this facial hair.
There are other ways to get blood on your face.
Oh, yeah.
If you punch the shit out of somebody in real life and they squirt blood on you.
Yeah, you're right.
Like a boxer.
But I've never fought somebody in my life.
Sure you have.
Literally never. Like, physically punched somebody.
Nah, dude, you have.
No. I played like football maybe.
You've maybe played football?
Yeah. But that counts as fighting. AJ?
Hey, Mr. Hurst.
Can we,
It is?
Oh, yeah.
Why do they play like it's so real? Oh, I hate these players. In what way does this look like a button check?
Yeah, dude. Mike was going with Hakan.
All right. God, that stresses me out. I hate to yell at AJ like that.
But it looked like they were going in.
Yeah.
Like, wholeheartedly.
All right.
Wholeheartedly.
GiefKid versus Mike Webb's Elena.
Who won Charlie versus... Charlie won, right? I played Charlie next.
Charlie looked really strong.
Yeah.
Charlie looked really strong.
He's going to play DJ against me.
Blake looked really strong. Higgs Bison's playing really well today. Simon played really well in casuals. I don't know how he's doing in the tournament.
Yeah, I know he lost too.
Oh, Simon's actually playing Blake right now.
Yep.
So
both in losers. That's an elimination match.
All right, but here we go. Into it now.
Wow, that whiffed even though it looked like it should have hit. Double back.
Is that real? That's real.
Double back roundhouse into another roundhouse. Another roundhouse. Of course, it's aerial, so
yeah, being off the ground is a huge advantage against Zangief.
Yep,
Nice
you can use that back roundhouse and stand roundhouse a lot. Both of them off the ground. One of them a little bit better than the other, but one combos. Yeah, she does. That's agreeable.
Maybe he strategically picks his color.
I hate this stage. I hate any stage.
I like this stage when it's dark. Nice.
Nope.
Jump back. He's going to get a punish.
Full punish.
Yeah.
Ooh,
he went for the hard stuff. And the intentional reset. In case you guys are doubting, we know he blocks his, or drops his combos sometimes, but that was an intentional reset. No mistake about it.
Stand medium punch. This one needs to be using its Gief. It's so godlike.
Nice anti-airs.
Only does 40 damage, though, which is kind of a
Yeah, it's all tempo. It's all for tempo.
Yep. Good punish.
Did I just see Mike Webb flaunt a little bit? Kind of threw his hands out like, shit.
Shit.
You ain't nothing.
These two actually have played each other a lot. Both of them originally from St. Louis. Of course, Mike Webb recently moving up to South Dakota.
Yeah, so now we get to put South Dakota on the screen at MaxOut.
Yep. We have one player.
But he's strong. He always represents. If we had, like, circuit points, he'd probably have as many points as any member of the Kansas City FGC.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, the bait.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get anything out of it. He needs to jump back there. You either do jump back to bait the green hand or the...
There's actually minimal punish there.
Yep.
Unfortunately, just got hit with the scoop on the back end.
Yeah, on that reset, you either jump up neutral to bait out the SBD, or you jump back to bait out the green hand. So you have to make a read on your read. Like, you know,
see this how it's dark in the stage now? It's kind of nice.
Yeah, like this is you can see the characters.
Oh god, that straight anti-air and then lariat, and Elena took considerably more damage than Zangief did. Nice footsies from GiefKid.
Come on. Stand medium kick is a little interesting button to use. It's 8 frames, so got a lot of...
Nice reset.
Wow, full damage.
Wow, and that's just the end of the first game.
The beefy stand strong.
GiefKid's going to go up 1-0.
And Cups looks like... Has he got to play again? Yeah.
He's got to play Pickle Chicken.
Ooh, yeah. Rip Rooney, dude.
I can hear you chewing your gum. I like it.
Rip.
I don't think the stream does, though. Maybe I can. Maybe I'm hearing something else.
What?
It's these. It's the beads in the background of the stage. They make noise. All right, maybe I'm wrong.
You're just going crazy, dude.
Anyway, interesting stuff going on the screen, and I'm not commenting on it.
Yo, shouts to FT, dude. That's like my favorite thing. Like, you just know what FT means. Like, you just see FT, you're like, wow, that's FireTeam. That's the coolest part about it.
FireTeam.
It's FireTeam. Like, you just know. But this matchup, again, just really, again, 59 seconds left on the clock. Both players with still not a health remaining except for that combo now. Good DP.
Yeah, Mike Webb probably wants to focus something, get that ultra to where he can use it twice. But it's gonna be hard against Gief because the EX green hand is gonna hit twice, and then the SPDs are gonna grab the focus.
And then he's probably gonna do cancel with that stand light kick.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little risky. Build some meter up though. Could definitely do that. The reset again.
Ooh, he went.
That exact sequence happened at the end of the last game.
Yeah, but he did the wrong one. That was punishable. That was like -8. Yeah, if you do the medium.
There's the healing.
If you do the not light or EX, it's like -6 on hit. Good DP. 10 seconds on the clock, I might add. 10 seconds. That's crazy.
Very patient round from the two of them. Of course, Gief never has to worry about being patient. Spends his whole life being patient, trying to get on characters and people who counterpick him with Sagat. But once he does get in, he has such explosive damage.
Jump in, Ultra One incoming, says pepperoni pizza.
And I think that whatever they're commenting on already happened for us, right?
That's true.
I'm not sure how delayed the stream is. Oh, okay. Sneaky little healing.
Oh, nice. And he actually got the total upper hand. He needs to punish that. Good punish. Drops the combo, though. Nope.
Nice.
That's -6, those spin sights, no matter what, but too far away to get SPD punish. Stand jab does not work on Elena. Of course, she's like 4 inches tall.
Yeah, when she crouches, she just disappears. Too.
Yeah, can't even hit her. Wow.
That one's -1, right?
-5. EX mount smash is -5. Heavy mount smash is -1. -2, then -3.
Okay, so I had him backwards.
Yeah. The combo, the combo intuable is -5. The not, because you can't combo into heavy mount smash. You only can just do it.
Sometimes you only just
You just gotta do it. You just gotta do
all
it,
you
dude.
can do is just do it.
I mean, you can't combo into it, so you're just doing it, right? Yeah, you're right. Go to bear grab. Yep, he's almost in the corner. If not, no, he's in the corner. Never mind. Set up in the back. He's on the back every single time.
Wow, it finishes it off with a stand strong chop.
Yeah, of course, he didn't have the stand light kick. Would have definitely I would say probably not would have combo into that stand into the light punch green hand. So good idea to combo the stand strong. Get a little extra damage there instead of what he could have got. I'm probably up next against Charlie on stage. If I had to
On the stage.
I had to poke at what it'd be. What? Me and Charlie, yeah.
Nailed it. Perfect prediction from FireTeam as usual. Trying to find where Cups is. He's playing. Oh, he's playing Dan. I have no idea what's happening. I actually can't see any games in progress except some Guilty Gear, which I couldn't tell you a damn thing what's going on, and I see some Mortal Kombat. I see our MAXOUT champion. I'm not sure who he's playing against, but our defending champion playing as Raiden over there. Looks like. All right, so here, what we're gonna have next is gonna be FireTeam versus Charlie, which is a run back of the Kansas City Challenger Series Grand Finals, in which I believe FireTeam won 7-4 or something like that. I don't remember. He'd probably remember, but I don't want to ask, you know, right before he plays. He's got enough to worry about. I believe Higgs, Bison, and Raith are playing right now. I can see them sitting down. They just haven't started their game. And I know Dan and Cups are playing. I just can't see because they're Dan's girlfriend, I believe, is between me and the screen. So, all right. So here's our tournament schedule for the day. Mortal Kombat X is going to be on after this. Guilty Gear is going to be on an hour after that. Then Skullgirls and Late Night, our Third Strike finals will also be streamed. So tune in for all those. I know some of you guys play multiple games. Hey Glenn, Robbie says what's up. He wasn't disgusted at all.
Hello, stream. What's going on? It's your main man, Glenn to the sun.
Is Alan up here as well, or is it just you?
No.
Oh, he's probably in Chicago. Huh?
Just me. Yeah.
I didn't even know you were gonna be here.
Well, I came here for like a music event last night to see Dash Berlin. If anyone knows Dash Berlin, whole trance scene. No, all right.
Nah, I'm not familiar.
But we just got something to eat, me and a couple of friends at the Tango said something Mexican joint that's at the Power Light District.
I don't know. I don't know much about the Power and Light District, unfortunately. Hey, there
He's
he
like
is. There's the kid.
40% disgusted with my shout out.
Robbie thought I would say, "Hey Glenn, Robbie said hi," and then you'd go, "I don't fucking care."
No, what's good, Robbie? I know you working all the time, but wish you were out here.
Yeah, he's actually at the studio right now.
Oh, yeah?
Editing the news. Well, he's watching MaxOut.
All right, so we got FireTeam and
oh, okay.
I know him as XX weird
420
smoke weed every day, but YOLO swag,
Yeah,
that's
YOLO
it,
swag
that's
69.
it. All right, but he goes by Dr. Richard Steele now.
So he wants the run back, but he's not going to use his Hakan. He's going to go with DJ. After they played last time, FireTeam actually talked about DJ
But
being a bad
the last
matchup
time
for
they
him.
played was the Challenger
Right.
Series, right?
And so, yeah, you were there for that, so you know how that went.
Right.
This isn't looking so bad.
Oh,
so
he should
far.
have let that go. But their ground game's really going very well.
Yeah, people are always surprised how well Charlie plays footsies with DJ. I think people just undersell DJ so much. They make it sound like it's impossible to win with him.
Right.
But every character is strong.
That was
Or
good.
every character is dangerous, especially with a strong player like Charlie. And like we said, yeah, it's pretty difficult for Akuma. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a switch to Yin or Yang or something after this. Because I'm pretty sure FireTeam wants to win this tournament, and he knows he can.
Right.
Nice fireballs. Stuff to start up. DJ doesn't have the strongest footsies options, but he has ones that cover some pretty good space. They're just not all as fast as maybe they deserve to be.
All right. Oh,
just barely missed
jeez.
the combo.
I'm really impressed by the way Charlie's playing right now.
Yeah. He moves really well with DJ. He's not afraid to do that jumping knee crush a ton and slide under projectiles and stuff like that.
Right, and I like the fact that he's actually attempting for like
Dash ultra.
Oh,
he can do it. He can do it. Ooh,
the
okay.
reset.
Dirty little
What's he gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah, he has no safe jumps. Well, actually, DJ didn't have a meter. He really could have.
Well, he could have just empty jumped.
Oh, a nice combo. You get the extender rather than going for Tatsu after it whiffed last time. So he just went for low strong, closed it out. So this would be quite a statement because this is FireTeam, somebody who thinks that the matchup is in DJ's favor.
Who thinks that?
FireTeam thinks that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made a chart for Akuma's good and bad matchups, and there were only like 2 bad matchups. I mean, he's relatively down to earth with the character, especially when he sits down and analyzes it.
I honestly think it's in Akuma's favor, just slightly though.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good conversion. Oh,
see again, the Tatsu missing. Oh, that's not the punish you wanted. Yeah. See, most of us mere mortals would have gone for DP right there, knowing that we can mash it and it's 3 frames. He does the 3-frame jab and then gets Tatsu and uppercut off of it. Difference between good and great players.
yeah, I think the machine gun punch is -5, so good thing that he knows.
Uppercut? Oh, not gonna get he didn't get the first hit. Either that or he did the strong uppercut instead of the fierce one. Oh, Telly's back into the corner.
Oh,
with
wow.
punishes the slide. So now 1 up, which is huge because that will give him the advantage in the counter pick game if he loses, since he already has 1. All right, yeah. Looks like Charlie's
is he gonna go to Hakan?
I mean, he did play.
No,
really,
I think
really
he played
well with
DJ well. This is just gonna be just an even more uphill battle.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe it's all about the comfort. Yeah, the Sobat used to not be low invincible. Well, yeah, it's not low invincible. The low Sobat or the light kick Sobat.
Yeah, I think the light kick Sobat that's low invincible.
Yeah. All right. Is that a real setup? 3 jabs.
Spread some oil. All right.
Nice punish. Yeah, just because Hakan can get in on you and stay in on you with that oil pressure doesn't mean everything he does is safe. That was actually a nice cancel there from Charlie, rather than getting blown up for doing an oil rocket.
Well, I'm glad you know the name of these moves because I have no idea. Oil rocket. That's about it.
Oh, just too
no.
far. FireTeam likes to go for those really extended combos because no matter what he does, Light Tatsu always hits Hakan in the standing. So he can do like low strong, low jab, low strong Light Tatsu, and the Light Tatsu will still pick him up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, against Hakan because he's so huge and red.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense on big characters.
Nice DP.
I just wouldn't do it.
So often we see the stand strong into the EX SPD, but it's just impossible to predict. Especially a player like Charlie.
Oh, that was a good bait.
Wow. Again, he tallies into the corner. So it seems like this is a pretty good decision for Charlie. 1-1 now. Looks like Cups is giving FireTeam a little advice. Not that FireTeam necessarily needs it. He knows quite a bit about the game. There may just be something that he's not seeing. Are we going to see the counter
Either
pick?
that or he's just having an off day. That's all.
All right, so FireTeam, I can see to the screen on the screen to my right that he did pick Akuma and he used Ultra 2 again. Yeah, you can see the screen.
Oh
there
yeah, he just let off that heavy sigh.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I gotta get my head on straight. Just think about John Cena, everything will be good.
And that's why Cups is over there, because Cups is Kansas City's John Cena. 50cc of John Cena. Nice, the armor break. This is almost exactly how the last game started. Oh, nice pressure. Never let him
I feel
oil
like
free.
just when you're up against the Hakan, you just need to just ball out when he's out of oil. Don't give him a chance to oil up or you're in trouble.
That's exactly what FireTeam tells other people as they're playing.
Just DP. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, he should have just went up and DP.
Oh, no, and it's going to go the wrong way.
He just
wow,
oh, my
dead.
God.
That's the round for Charlie.
Oh, my.
He could have just run away for longer. Man, what a dash ultra from Charlie, though. That's
he
really
could have
clutch
just
stuff.
dashed in and DP'd when he had, like, nothing left. Because I don't think that slide is startup invincible, is it?
No, it's not. You can stuff him out of it for sure.
Yeah, but instead he opted to go dash back fireball, and then he just slid for the projectile invincible. Oh, no. I can't believe this one mistake could cost him the match.
Although with Akuma, I mean, anytime he could just turn it on and run it all the way back. So we'll see. Oh, yeah, he always does the
what
air
a
grab
read.
right there.
What a read.
Oh, no combo. It wasn't on the ground.
Oh, no.
Any chip's going to kill. There's only one way Hakan can do chip damage, though. He's looking. Yeah, he's buffering. He's ready to do. That was it. He was looking for it right there. He was ready to do the teleport backwards in Ultra 2. Good stuff to Charlie, getting his run back and winning. I mean, he didn't win the $300 or whatever.
right. But
he
can make something happen here.
Yeah.
He can make something happen here.
So Charlie always goes deep in these max out brackets, and that's probably one of his biggest demons.
Who, FireTeam?
Yeah. I mean, they haven't played too often, but from what I understand, FireTeam takes the majority of the matches. Now you can see Charlie. Charlie ran all the way to the opposite landing over there, and he's running around blowing off steam.
I don't blame him. He probably is beating himself up right now after that first round where he gave it away.
And where did FireTeam go? Oh, there he is.
That way? Is he walking with
No, FireTeam's right in front of us, just kind of chilling. Probably trying to forget about that. I don't know what Charlie took off, though. He was out there.
Well, I think I just saw him walk
Oh, there he is.
that direction, yeah. But that was a good match regardless. Charlie was just on point. Anytime he saw a teleport, he would try and whiff punish the best he could. He just did everything right that match.
Put on a lot of pressure. He always does. With Hakan using the parries and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the focus parry thing when he's oiled up. Oh, I personally hate that. That's just cheap.
Yeah, that's a crazy mechanic. it seems like it would be, you know, he could do something no one else in the cast can do. How could you beat him? But
right.
he's a hard character to use, so. And not a lot of people use him to his full potential. So next up is GiefKid and Sofa King something. I don't know.
How do you know who's up next?
I just heard Dwayne announce it. Oh, that's the bracket right there. Hey, AJ. Who do we have next? Winners finals. Oh, Charlie. Oh, so Charlie signed up as Sofa King something.
All right, so we got a repeat of last MAXOUT, I believe.
Yeah, this is repeat of the grand finals.
Were they not in winners finals as well last month?
I think they played in winners finals and grand finals.
Okay.
Because I think I don't remember who Charlie beat to run back.
What wasn't was on here? No,
he wasn't here. He was here.
No, that's right, because
2 months
GiefKid
ago.
was in losers.
Oh yeah, because GiefKid lost to Pickle Chicken. Yeah, you're right. GiefKid lost to Pickle Chicken and then ran it back and beat Pickle Chicken.
Okay, so that's right. So Richard Steele ran through his side.
Right. Okay. So yeah, this is another run back. Obviously, we see a lot of run backs around here because we're all pretty local.
Okay. My mistake, stream. They did not meet in winners finals last month. Please forgive me. Pickle Chicken, he's the Honda player, correct?
Yes, from Wichita.
He was a really good Honda.
Who are you playing? Oh, okay. Oh, we're about to get the run back of the money match. Georgian Cups, Higgs, Bison, and Cups are going to play on stream right now after playing a first to 5 money match earlier, which Higgs Bison won 5-1.
Oh, when did they do a first to 5?
I actually did it before the tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Afterwards, Cups was like, I should have done that after the tournament. But hindsight's 2020. We'll see if he can make any adjustments. If anything, I mean, George doesn't really have anything to lose here. So he may play even crazier than he played before, which was pretty crazy. I don't know how often you've seen George play, but he does a lot of like full screen slides and stuff.
Yes, he does. And he likes to do a lot of wake up EX head stomps.
Yeah, and the head stomps actually worked out for him quite well against GiefKid because it was a situation like it would get him out of the corner and do damage, which is always worth the bar, especially against Zangief.
But one of the things that I've noticed when I was watching George play is when he does the head stomp, the follow-up, he always tries to track the opponent. So I feel like if the opponent could just read off that, dash, and punish him,
yeah, I think
that would make him second-guess doing head stomps.
We saw Cups do slide under the follow-up with Cody, the low-medium kick. So
the low ruffian kick.
Yeah, it kind of seems like he discovered it too late in the set to really apply it. He was kind of already in too big of a hole. Okay,
Are they not doing a button check? They just
maybe not.
Thumbs up, let's go.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they are. But John Sun sitting down there next to Cups. He is one of the up-and-coming Kansas City players. Pretty new to the game, but he is a Bison main.
Yeah, I played him a couple of times. He's not bad, but he played Adon against me.
Yeah, he's been kind of toying around with a lot of characters, but his first character, and probably the character he has the most time on, is Bison.
All right, so we're going. Starts off with standing roundhouse.
Naturally. Yeah, and there's the slide. Not necessarily from
cross
a
up
safe
torpedo.
range. Yeah, and the cross-up Psycho Crushers hit Cups a lot of times in their money match as well.
Wow.
Nice. That's
Get
a
him.
punish. That's a paddle and Bison Warp. You can definitely chase that with a medium ruffian kick since it's nerf.
Oh, no.
It's only -4. Yeah, George.
No. Only the jab tornado is -4.
Oh, is that not the jab version?
No.
Okay.
I think we're all rooting for Cups.
I think
I know I am.
It would be cool to see him run it back anyway. Obviously, he's my commentary partner, so that's going to be a punish. Nice punish there from Higgs Bison.
Ooh.
He throws his stand, but that's something else that Higgs Bison didn't punish that many times earlier today. Nice back, the jawbreaker,
nice.
And there's the slide.
I love how Cups play. He's just so fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
He anti-airs every jump that he can. He tries to whiff punish every whiff he sees.
Yeah, he also uses a lot of option selects and safe jumps and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Which may be part of the reason why he didn't do very well against George earlier is because George kind of plays wild. It's less fundamental.
Oh,
nice he missed the crack kick. I've never seen that.
There it is with that wake up head stomp again. That time it wasn't cross up. There.
Oh, okay.
See, he tracks. I feel.
And it's hard to get the zonk to go the right way too.
Right.
Wow, that was the most we've seen neither player hit buttons so far. Yeah. Looks like he tried to react to something because I do think that hit him.
Yeah, I think he was trying to go for a jump back attack to whiff punish the scissor kick. All right, is he gonna go for a sit? Nope.
The back throw, you'll almost always see the back throw into safe jump.
Oh yeah, just immediately jump.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? There's.
Oh, and no punish.
I respect
well, no
that. He thought he was gonna wake up with something.
Okay, throw. I think any chip's gonna close the round here. Nice.
Oh.
So smart to go under that. And again,
See?
just slide around
just
on the ground.
9 times out of 10, he'll either go for an EX head stomp or EX cycle crusher.
Yeah. Good stuff to Cubs there. Maybe he was sandbagging earlier.
Maybe
it was worth the $10 to him to come back and
Oh,
win.
it was $10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing to Cubs.
Yeah. Made him money.
That's nothing. Man, he buys like $30 cups on the daily. $10 is nothing. Oh, punishable, yes.
Another hard punch from him. Yeah. Pickle Chicken was talking to us about George because they play a lot. And he said that George will always do wake up if he has meter. He will always do a wake up cycle crusher, wake up head stomp, whatever. All right. Oh! Got popped on the head. You can't really anti-air that straight up. Oh no! That's not
Oh!
Classic Higgs Bison drop.
Yo, kill by crouch tech. Kill by crouch tech. Shin shot, got him.
Oh no, I missed the.
Nice.
Oh, a nice chase down. Okay, so that's 4 cycle crushers in a row.
3.
And now we're to the scissor kick part of the match, where all he does is scissor kicks. And there we are.
Why not? It's safe and
There's
it builds
another
meter really quickly.
And it does chip and it keeps him in the corner.
Oh, he should have let that go.
Yeah, that's something else. Cups was actually getting rocked for doing focus attack earlier because the second hit of the scissor kick would hit him.
Bait him. Good.
Nice combo from Higgs Bison.
Oh!
Wow, and Cups was
During cinematic. No, he paused it after the ultra flash. No, he paused it after the ultra flash.
George is trying to argue.
He's trying to argue
he paused before the ultra flash.
No, he paused after the ultra flash.
And to be honest, even if that was the case, this room isn't really George's crowd. I don't think anybody in here is going to take George's side on that one. But it was definitely after the ultra flash. Chat, can we verify that? You guys all say it doesn't fucking matter. It's over. Right. What? Hey, George. Hey, George. What can you do when you're in the air? What move can Bison do when you're juggled in the air? That's impending death.
No, he paused after he did the fucking, whatever that kick is.
The upper Rufus kick
That's impending death. What the fuck do you care? You enter the tournament for free anyway. You fucking check. No, you lost for real.
I lost for real, yeah.
Check the brackets when you get home. George is having a real hard time believing he lost for some reason, even though Cups beat him at the last max out too. So Cups gets his run back.
Like if he paused before the flash, I would call that out. Obviously,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But
yeah, the point I was trying to make is there's nothing that Higgs Bison can do while he's in the air getting juggled.
no, but I think what he's trying to get at is when he paused after the ruffian kick, he had time to think. All right, now let me input my ultra when I unpause it. Because sometimes, at the moment, sometimes you mess up on input. Yeah. But if you pause it, you get that split second to calm yourself down and get the 2 times QCF plus PPP.
A lot of salt in the chat. Cups with the pause strats.
It was clearly after the Ultra Flash. It was clearly after the Ultra Flash.
So now we're gonna have. How many people do we? Wasn't that like winners finals?
No, winners finals is right here.
Oh, okay. So this is the run back of the last losers finals we had.
Yes.
I would like to rewatch that and see what exactly happened, but I'm pretty sure I saw the ruffian and then the flash and then the pause. So.
All right, I'm actually excited to see this match. Grappler cross grappler.
It gets pretty ugly.
Grappler edition. Oh, well, if he does.
How do you think DJ does against him?
Yeah, definitely DJ does well against
I think I agree with Lee.
Radian 895. That has to be Lee.
Yeah.
That has to be my Asian brother, Lee. All right, did they already do button check? I wasn't even paying attention.
No, I think this is the button check right here. Although they might not do one at all. I can see Charlie breathing heavily already.
He's
really nervous.
so.
No, it's okay. I gotta play Chris.
All right, so they're going right into it. Oh, there he is. That's the same thing that happened last month. The back dashes.
And then punishing the oil rocket.
Yeah.
You never see the oil rocket get punished. You basically
Oh,
see
jeez, he should have just finished the combo.
Oiled up.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Splat. Yeah. Nice, and he oils up again. As long as he keeps that oil, he's dangerous. Backdash. Nice punish. Yeah. See, I think normally he may try to build extra meter there and do the oil rocket reset, but it's not worth the risk, and he already had full super. So he starts out, takes the first round. Nice whiff punish. It was actually like a punish on a forward dash. Yeah, GiefKid needs to be more aggressive with those dash forwards if he's going to try to pause. If he's going to try to
That was a good read,
oil.
the slide.
Oh no, he dropped the combo. It doesn't matter. That's something we
Man.
saw a lot in the Challenger series.
He's GiefKid better than GiefKid.
Maybe that's that's the secret. That's the secret Kansas City has yet to learn. All right, really patient from Charlie here, really smart. Any moment, I was gonna say any moment he can just slide, but Zangief can do no such thing. So game 1 to Charlie, pretty exciting stuff for him. He's breathing really heavy though.
Yeah, he's nervous.
He looks like he's about to have a breakdown.
Like he wants this so bad.
Yeah. All right, so we're going into game 2 now. Nice punish on the lariat. Ooh.
Oh.
He's taking it. Charlie got a little overstoked.
No.
Back up.
No, you need to get the life lead and then draw the timeout. Get the life lead, draw the timeout. Just do like 2 sweeps. Or 3. All right.
All right, so we have to let the time run all the way out rather than having one person beat the other person's ass and then get a whole bunch of meter.
So meter management is somewhat fair.
Honestly, in situations like this, I know it's a little intensive, but you could kill Hakan's health bar and build a full meter, and just remember he's only supposed to have 1 meter. So then after you are just about to kill him, just whiff a red focus and then not have meter anymore, and then just kill him with jab or whatever. But this is just as easy. Now we got GiefKid on the floor doing some push-ups.
Are they seriously doing push-ups?
Push-up contest. I wish we had a camera on this.
Put the camera.
It looks like. I don't know how many we did. GiefKid's still going.
GiefKid's still going. He's saying Charlie ain't nothing.
Charlie's wearing a sweater though. I don't think he wants to.
Is that good? AJ, camera good?
All right, 3 seconds into the next round.
Camera good?
All right. Well, that was fun.
All right, so first round goes to GiefKid due to the pause.
Yeah, now the last time he took a round at a max out because of a pause, Axiom beat him that game.
Ooh, stun!
Doesn't look like that's the way this one's going.
Oh, I really thought he was going to go for the Zoda.
Yeah. I always worry about that. I think if I played one of these guys, they would hit me with lariat on the way out every time because I would always jump. Nice, Ultra 1.
Oh, that was good.
It's going to reel it in close.
Trip guard.
But I don't think he's going to have the life lead by any means. Yeah,
it's
pretty
going
far
to oil
from the
up.
life lead. But he has a chance to make it one round apiece now. Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect amount of damage there. All right, so Charlie is no doubt a little shaken up after the pause fiasco. So
now hopefully he can keep his composure and go back how he was the first game. Good knockdown.
Charlie starts a lot of rounds off with that. Nice.
Ooh.
The defense against the grapplers.
I feel like Charlie's been in the lab just training the right time to let go of the. Oh, nope, never mind.
That would have been extra godlike if he let go of the oil rocket and was airborne during the frame that the ultra activated.
All right, now he wants to go in when he's not oiled up. That's
nice slide usage. Unfortunately, he had the FADC, so he didn't get the knockdown into the oil. But it doesn't matter because he gets oil anyway. Oh, okay, he neutral jumped. Oh, but doesn't have the damage to kill.
Oh, I like that. He went chains into the low. He probably tried to jump out, but it tagged him trying to jump.
Smart stuff. Oh no! Wow, no punish on the completely whiff.
There's the parry.
Yeah, nice parry. There's the tick.
Throw. There's the quote unquote Zoda.
Nice combo and red focus. He's gonna do a little damage.
He's gonna be on the same side. Nope. I would have gotten hit.
Wow. Reversal timing, SPD. Okay. Charlie getting his momentum back now.
Oh,
Another
no.
rocket. You have to worry about ultra here.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Charlie really did it to him.
Oh, wow.
3 oil rockets in a row into neutral jump ultra. There are none among us who saw that coming. There's no way.
Wow. Every read was just in his favor.
I was just worried about maybe Charlie was a little too shaken up by the timeout thing, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, that's the definition of composure. This, however,
oh, that hurts.
This is something else.
That hurts. Can he do it again? I wouldn't doubt it.
Nice. Starts off with a knockdown. He needs oil, though. That's no way to get oil. That's no way to get oil. And that's going to kill with the EX green hand.
All right. I don't know who this guy is, but he's trying. I think he's coaching.
Luxxyn.
Luxxyn. Oh, he's saying, go away.
So it looks like he may be just trying to cool out for a second. I forgot it was winners finals. I was like, oh, poor Charlie. He's just sitting there all wrecked. But he still gets another game. So my mistake. 2-1 Charlie, or 2-1 GiefKid right now. Charlie is at character select, but I don't think he's even considering switching to DJ. He loves that Hakan.
Oh, I feel like this can go either way, to be honest. He's been using a lot more of the slides instead of the running
oil rocket.
Is that what it is? Then what's the SPD called? Non-oiled rocket? No.
I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
I thought the SPD was called oil rocket.
I would imagine they're all oil something. I don't know. I just always called it SPD. I'm not really sure. Charlie looking pretty strong here. That corner pressure. The late lariat hit. Does every hit of lariat do 140 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
He brought it back with just the ultra.
But now Charlie still has his to work with. Man, GiefKid's footsie is looking pretty strong here.
Oh my God!
Wow. Low pro the Superman punch into ultra. Is this enough to take the round? Not
no.
Quite. And the only way he can do chip damage is the meaty slide. And he had the meter. Yeah. There's a swag cancel.
I wonder if Wake Up Kick Lariat would have beat that out.
Nice. Too late. Too close. Nice knockdown. Yeah, you start the Hakan shenanigans.
Wow.
What? Why can you drive lariat around? That's so crazy. Nice. Wake up lariat to blow up the oil rocket.
Oh, he tried to do air throw, but the headbutt.
What?
Why didn't he just do ultra?
I don't think he had ultra stocked.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
But he opted to use.
Who knows? I feel like if he did that on accident, he would have said something about it. That's not like GiefKid to keep quiet necessarily. Look at all this pressure. Oh, that sucks to block all that stuff and then get snatched up by the first oil rocket. Nice punish. Oh, okay. No oil.
Hakan oiled is just so dirty.
Wrong side. Big mistake from Charlie. Now he's all out of meter. Oh, God. Look at these two just jumping around like wild animals.
Did they ingest jumping Mexican beans?
Wow. And GiefKid is going to go to the character select without watching the rest of the ultra. It looks like Charlie's going to shed a layer of clothing. He has a sweater on over a button-up shirt, so I would imagine he's pretty hot. And people are cheering for Charlie to take his clothes off. What's up, Jeremy? Alrighty. So he's a new man now. Looks like he's going to still take a second. George is talking in his ear. I don't know why George does that. Charlie is Punko now. I didn't even think of that. If there was a guy who would take his shirt off to play in this community, it would be Charlie, I think. Charlie or like a really drunk Raith compared when you think about the fact that Raith left his shorts here one time. And then FireTeam won them in the pot for the KC Challenger Series. GiefKid going Ryu. He might.
No, that would just be...
That would be tight. They both.
I was thinking opposite, but tight could work.
All right, 2-2. It's been a really crazy set so far.
Yeah, that last round was just something I wasn't expecting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe from GiefKid, but...
Tried the parry.
Wow! Stunned so quick. That neutral jump fierce is really, really working out for GiefKid.
Yeah, that's the second dizzy he's gotten off of him, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Oil up now? Okay. He just went for the regular EX SPD.
Oh, man. Playing Charlie is just, you just got to make reads.
Oh, like that?
Yes.
It looked like GiefKid tried to do a late jump over.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God! He missed the tick throw after the low short. Man, Charlie just stage turning that ultra, though. All right. Implying Charlie is over. Wow. He is the machine, you're right. All right, no punish, but clever neutral jump there to get an even bigger punish for GiefKid. Nice parry. Nice parry. Yeah, into the reset. Man, it doesn't look like it does much damage against Gief, but any damage is good damage.
Oh, the reset.
That jump out.
Oh, God.
Okay, smart Superman punch to blow up the on the way out. Oh, next SPD could kill. Slide SPD. Oh my God! Low short. And that's gonna put GiefKid in losers bracket. What a set. That's about as exciting of a set as I've ever seen at MaxOut. Thank God that one went to 5 games.
Wow, that was a good match. That was a good match. Like I said, it could have gone either way. I did not think it was going to end up being in Charlie's favor, but to be honest, I'm kind of glad it did.
That was pretty insane.
It's going to be...
Look at him, he takes off again. Every time Charlie plays, he's got to go like completely detox. No, he's not going to detox. He's probably going to go get another beer.
All right, stream. Well, it was nice commentating like 2 or 3 matches with my buddy Brad here, but I'm getting the signal to head out.
The red light. Okay.
So, but I did not think Cups was gonna be playing next. So
that's all right. We can grab Raith or something.
What? FireTeam? Is FireTeam playing?
Yeah, I think FireTeam's gonna play Cups.
Oh, dang! All right, I got one more match. They can wait. They can wait.
Yeah, this is only gonna be 2 out of 3 anyway, right?
Yes.
So even at max length, it shouldn't take so long.
AJ, I got one more.
Put them on, FireTeam. Put them on, dude. Are they? We got GiefKid shades back here.
Wow. Not taken care of at all, these shades. Wesker would not approve.
He would have to do the super because you can't just stay having those shades on. You gotta take them off. I thought he was like signaling to me. I was I'm not sure I know this gentleman.
They're saying roll out,
okay.
and I'm saying one more.
Are you going all the way back to St. Louis today?
No, we're here till Sunday.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so
what's up? Oh, Cubs had to grab a cup. Little did he know I have one right here. All right, so Cubs is back with his hydration materials.
All right, so Cody versus usually Akuma, yes?
Yeah. I would say that this is enough in Akuma's favor that he'll stick with Akuma no matter what. Unless he sees something in a seam in Cups' play that we don't see, then he may go Yun or Yang. They both get up to shake hands.
I want to see his Yang. I've never seen his Yang.
His Yang's pretty crazy. Young $30 all-day Cups. All right, so Cups probably got some adrenaline going since he had to deal with a pop-off after his last match. It looks like we are getting Akuma and Cody. Probably Akuma Ultra 2.
Yeah, why not?
Shoutouts to AJ for putting up the stream, or the link to the bracket in the stream there.
Shoutouts to AJ in general, just doing this just month after month after month.
Yeah.
I would have been tired after month 2.
I'm pretty sure he was. He just perseveres. Oh, nice. Building a little meter with the criminal upper. Already I've seen a couple things that I never see from Cups.
Oh, he could have punished that with crouching light kick, whatever move.
Setups, yep. Smart for Cups to just jump out of that. Get the air reset rather than deal with a combo.
Wow.
Nice, crack kick.
Wow.
Putting all challenges forth. Cups is on fire right now.
Every decision Cups made worked out for him.
Basically, yeah.
That was fantastic. Fantastic. But I wouldn't put anything past FireTeam.
Yeah.
He's...
Oh, nice. Yeah, you know he's got that punish. Great adjustments here. Always doing the right combo. Busy. And he's probably going to go, yep, simple stuff. They call that the pie chin. Always just doing the simple stuff when you can.
Mash DP, why wouldn't you?
Pretty smart from FireTeam to know that that wasn't a true block string. As good as the jump fierce from Cody is, if it hits that high up, it's not going to have frame advantage by the time his feet touch the ground. Oh no, let go of the focus attack and it's going to cost him. Nice, meaty fireball setup.
I didn't even think that worked. That was pretty nice.
There were a lot of things I never saw until I saw FireTeam play. As much as you see Taquito and Ada and other Akuma players like that, you know, you always see something. When you see somebody play every day, you're going to see some stuff about their character you've never learned before.
Right.
That was almost a little mistake there from Cups or from FireTeam. He did the uppercut to build meter, but then did the EX red focus. It was almost too late. I think if Cups would have been mashing the whole time, he probably would have made it out of that stun. FireTeam starting out strong again. The fake dive kick.
Oh
my
the vortex
goodness.
is real. The vortex is real.
I hope this doesn't get too much into Cups' head, because he still has a chance to reel this back at any point in time. Cody does so much damage. As the chains jangle.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, now.
Oh, wow. Could it really happen?
Okay, yeah, fake safe jump. Knowing that FireTeam wasn't going to bite. He just tried it. FireTeam's going to take that one. And this is match point here. This is not loser's finals, so this is going to be match point. Nice anti-air. Okay, yeah. I'd like to see more use of the slide. I don't really know what Akuma's going to be able to do about that.
Yeah, they buffed it, right?
Yeah,
I think it's a -2 now on block.
Nice combo. Oh, and no meter to FADC. He tried it. He thought he was going to have the meter, but you can't gain any meter from hits of an EX move. Wow, perfect punish. Stand Fierce instantly canceled into Ultra. And Charlie's giving him shit because he paused. All right, and they're telling FireTeam he has to stay put.
Who is he up against next? GiefKid? Mike Webb.
Mike Webb. So this is going to be Elena Akuma probably. And like every character in the cast, FireTeam knows a lot about Elena.
All right. Gotta go, Casey. It was fun. Sorry I couldn't stay.
Thanks a lot for
nice commentating with you. Cups, that's behind me. We'll take over. Hopefully, maybe I can convince him to stay. If not, then All
right. Take care, Glenn. Thanks for the commentary. Joining me once again is going to be Cups. Rejoining me for like the 5th time today. So who do you play next? You're just in losers, right?
I'm out.
Wait, so FireTeam was in losers?
Yeah.
Who did he lose to? Like Simon?
Webb. No, it wasn't Simon. Who lost? Who did FireTeam lose to? Charlie. Lost to Charlie.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That was on stream. See, midday, I never remember this stuff. But next Max Out, I'll be able to tell you exactly who played who and what's a run back and what's not. All right, so FireTeam going Evil Ryu for this. Probably due to the complexity of the combos that Akuma does versus the tiny hitbox of a crouching Elena. Probably going to see a lot of low forward fireball, FADC, low forward uppercut.
Okay, guys, this is Cup. Sorry. Back in here. Alrighty. Yeah, sorry, everybody. You know, like, it's like something you got to, like, take into account whenever you're playing Street Fighter. You're just like, you have to have a game plan, and I just cannot get knocked down. Like, if I don't get knocked down, then I'll probably win. And, like, first game, I didn't get knocked down, so I won. And then I kept waiting for the cross-up, and he just kept landing in front, like empty low.
Yeah, empty low happens so many times, and I was like, I mean, I can't blame him for getting hit by this because I can't even see it, and I have no pressure on me. I don't have to execute anything. I'm just watching, and I can't see it in time.
Yeah, it's okay. So. I mean, good player to lose to, right? Nobody's a good player to lose to.
FireTeam's a pretty good player to lose to.
That's a rough matchup, but it's rough for both
FireTeam and
players.
BJ Unchained.
So it's a rough matchup.
The only two, yeah.
Okay, so here we are. Akuma is going to be, FireTeam is going to be on the Akuma.
I wonder why he button checked with the Evil Ryu then, just to juke me?
Well, he does have a really solid Evil Ryu. I'd say it's probably his secondary, to be honest. Maybe Yang at this point. Yeah. But he knows all the character-specific and range-specific combos. Mike Webb is going to be a favorable matchup for Elena. Not by too much, though. We are talking about Akuma here. Good backdash on Mike Webb's part, knowing that was going to come up.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we didn't see some crazy option select technology to beat the way Elena moves.
He's a little too focus happy right now. I want to see him just actually hit the buttons.
I think he's looking for that down forward hard kick right there. Okay. So Insight's going to do a lot of damage to Akuma.
He's going in.
No healing to activate.
Okay.
He's tagged with the overhead.
I'm really surprised. Like, I think FireTeam's being a bit stubborn today. I haven't really seen him do too many teleports out. He's not a big fan of teleport.
Yeah, he doesn't like to put himself in the corner.
Yeah. But I mean, if Elena's up in your face, man, sometimes it's okay to just make it happen.
Nice. Here's the setup.
Good character-specific combo. He's gonna have to spend meter to get a hard knockdown against her, unless it's just a raw read sweep. Good air-to-air. That is key to shutting down dive kick characters, doing the air-to-airs.
Nice. Yeah, and he hits the whole thing.
Yes, and
there's
there's
damage,
the
and he's going to activate healing. That's a huge swing
in
health bars there.
It really is.
Has to FADC the unsafe.
Good patience on FireTeam's part. What a wonky hitbox. Peppering lows, good patience on FireTeam's part. Good low profile on the. Oh, jumps away.
Maybe it would have worked against somebody who isn't Elena. And I can guarantee you that is why he took the Ultra 1, was to get under that floaty jump arc.
Yeah, but it was he should have waited just a little bit more, but that's hard for him to tell.
It's damn near impossible.
Yeah, we might see the switch over to Evil Ryu now, or Yang actually.
Or Ultra 2 Akuma even.
I just don't think that Yang has the damage potential to burst through all that healing.
Seth?
What? He does have a Seth.
Of all the characters.
He does have a Seth.
What's up, Dron?
Yeah, what's happening, guys? Thanks for joining us, everybody, today. We are in loser semis right now. Robbie Votaw, Low Drag, Pepperoni Pizza, DFS Nobody, KCSRK. That's us. Robbie Votaw again, DFS Nobody, Lodrak again. Thank you.
Chatting,
Thanks, everybody, all four of us. All four of you. We appreciate it. But FireTeam does have a young Baldy, Seth, a.k.a. He's very good with the mix-ups. He knows what he needs to do. Seth a little less character specific on the combos.
Oh, no.
Hits that one a little too high. Does have that command grab, so Elena can't just block. And he does.
Interesting to me that FireTeam plays Seth because he's so Yomi, and FireTeam is so like setup, like set play kind of.
Yeah. I don't know. He whenever he was playing AE 2012 whenever this came out, and I think he started with Super, right? So I mean, he's been playing Seth for a long time, and Seth was just entirely set play at one point or another.
Yeah.
So I can see, and that would explain why his phasing out. Good air to air.
Oh no, he went for a standing combo, and it's never gonna hit Elena.
Never gonna hit.
The bad thing about Seth is tiny little health bar.
It's true.
He's taking a lot of damage.
Big O hitbox. He's built like a grappler, but he's frail like a precious moments doll.
Good, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, dude.
You feel me? Good EX grab.
Right.
He's gonna do trash damage. It's like 140 damage or something.
Yeah. They even reduced the stun on it.
Good backdash.
Oh, a nice backdash. I definitely thought that would hit more than once.
As much as Seth's walk speed sucks, his backdashes and forward dashes are outstanding. And this is probably going to end it. Yes.
Yeah.
FireTeam goes down 2-0. He can't really be happy about that. He doesn't have much Elena practice. Unplugs angrily.
Yeah.
And good stuff from Mike Webb. Advances further, and I think all Kansas City is out besides Charles right now.
Old Charles, always holding it down.
Charles is in charge of our days and of our nights.
Where is season winners finals? Where are we in the bracket now?
We are top 4 right now. This is losers finals. GiefKid versus Mike Webb. This is a run back of what we saw, I think 4 months ago, if that's right.
It's been a while.
4 or 5 months. FireTeam comes off of that momentum from beating my ass and gets his ass beat.
Yeah, I think it's the Elena. He just looks as lost as I've ever seen him against that matchup.
It's true.
Getting hit with a couple overheads in a row is pretty tough.
If I were him, I mean, you did very well today. You played some great matches, beat some good players, and maybe try to grab Mike Webb, Mike later on for some long casual sets or something like that. He's always a really good sport on kind of teaching people things about the matchup, because it is a wonky matchup that a lot of people aren't really familiar with. So.
And it looks like GiefKid is practicing as Seth.
What? Mike Webb sounding polite but rude at the same time.
I like it. That's my style.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for joining us, Audrek. We appreciate it. Mike is always a top 8, top 5 threat, seems like. Yeah, Elena's very rare. I think we have Watson's 8th character, I think, is Elena. And that's about the only experience we have.
Watson hates Elena, too. He thinks Elena sucks.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's kind of a defensive player, so it's hard for him to make big damage sometimes, and Elena already has small damage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So. Okay, so here we are, Mike Webb, TGL, GiefKid. Last time this was down to the wire. Last time I saw these guys. GiefKid somehow seems to get stronger through losers bracket though, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, he definitely. We've seen him run tournaments back, even against the likes of Zoda.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Well, this is looking pretty good for him so far.
Yeah, it's such a dangerous mix-up in the corner there. You know what I mean?
Nice. Got 2 sweeps by the time the lariat recovered.
You just got to guess on if the body splash is coming or not. You know what I mean? It's really crazy. No backdash on that, or no option select on that backdash.
All right.
Well, I don't know, Robbie. Mike has done pretty well against GiefKid in the past, so I'm not exactly sure. Zangief, the character, just does something to people. You know what I mean? When you're playing, it makes people just turn into idiots. Look at this.
Yeah, the Gief player.
What?
I think that's enough of an open-ended joke that it doesn't sound like it's directly about GiefKid.
It's not like GiefKid is the only Gief in the Midwest. That comes and beats our asses.
Yeah.
What?
Too close! That's what he said. Oh, no, GiefKid going for the fancy.
He's like Dylon, dude. Too close, man.
Who was that?
Dylon from Chappelle Show.
I don't think I know that.
Wow, really?
No.
It's the 5 greatest rappers of all time. They're all Dylon.
I think he could punish the spin scythe, right?
I wouldn't surprise me.
Stand light kick.
Yeah, stand light kick. EX green hand. Good
There it
punish,
is.
and that's
He
going to
dead.
close it out.
All
He
right,
dead.
Game 1.
DED dead. Yeah,
So-
I want to see Mike do some more of those scratch wheels to snipe Gief out of the air. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because Gief is obviously really kind of respecting his mental, or I mean his horizontal control. But he's just jumping in and doing tick throws, setups. So
Earlier when I was commentating with FireTeam, he said the standing medium punch from Elena is like the go-to anti-air against Gief.
what is?
The standing medium punch.
Oh, okay.
Because of the way it hits Superman
lows.
punch and the regular
Yes.
jump-ins.
And it lows her down and raises the leg up. So
Like everything. It's
Yes.
lower, it makes her impossible to hit. and
yes, yes.
Even her jump-ins are hard to hit, which is ridiculous. All right, now here's something I haven't seen. I've known since Mike Webb has come to a MAXOUT that I was at. I knew he played Rufus the whole time, but I've never seen him use Rufus.
Yes, it's only like something of legend that I've heard.
Yeah, so here it is. And he starts out with a couple popcorn punches. Which, by the way, I think I can smell the popcorn punches. 'Cause I definitely smell
yes.
the buttery
Yes.
fragrance.
But Brad, Elena doesn't have punches. What do you mean by medium punch?
Oh, I meant low strong.
Oh yeah, we're very sure that anything Mike throws out is going to be legit. We saw a very legit Abel, which I wouldn't be surprised if he throws out. If
That
this-
would be cool,
if this,
actually.
If this Rufus doesn't work out, we saw that last MAXOUT, right?
Yeah.
So
Infiltration style.
oh
Nice.
wow, what a dome punch!
Stuffing the popcorn punch on the way out. Yeah, I get it, Robbie. Please don't yell at me,
I
man.
got it, Hui.
Facepalm.
You got to battle Hui with more Hui. You know what I'm saying? Good whip
Nice
punch.
punish.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
There's that anti-air.
That is not the anti-air you usually see.
the ever elusive.
This matchup is supposed to be like the most boring matchup in the game.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Nice sweep. That's like the max distance.
I lost the 2 Akumas today. I just realized.
Oh, yeah, Leon and FireTeam.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna commentate the match here. Body splash. GiefKid walking back and forth, looking to whip punish that crouching fierce.
We were commentating. What's he
I
talking
know.
about?
I know. He's an idiot.
I just want to keep not
He has
commentating.
diabetes, so you just can't hear.
That was actually pretty convincing from Mike Webb. He didn't
Absolutely.
do a whole lot. It was a lot of low fierce.
It was just a wall, man. He was anti-airing and controlling the horizontal distance with the crouching fierce. That was good stuff.
The game plan is as simple as it gets.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
keep Gief out, and that's all Rufus is trying to do here.
Good sweep. It's Rufus' sweep is kind of deceptively good. And now he's in, big damage, and has the setup here.
From so far away.
EX Snake Strike? Nope.
Oh.
I might see a Messiah on this one. There it is, backdash.
Okay. So apparently GiefKid can't punish the backdash.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he would have had.
I think Green Hand can punish a lot of backdashes. Like, I'm pretty sure it punishes Sakura's backdashes.
I did a criminal upper into worst behavior's block, and then I backdashed, and then he jabbed, SPD'd me still. That's how much range it has. Covers
Yeah.
Cody's entire backdash.
Pretty crazy. Well, yeah, it's kind of like Zangief will be in the corner, kind of like he is now.
Yeah.
So if Mike Webb were to approach,
Yeah.
GiefKid could backdash, get the
Yes.
invincibility,
And
and
stay
then
close.
land, and then light SPD.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, man. Mike
Yeah.
Webb doing a good job of
Snake
fighting
strike.
from behind.
Not close enough to get the Ultra 2 or the Ultra 1. Okay. Good stuff on Mike's part here. Mike very well versed
Nice.
in this matchup, as he looks a lot more comfortable with his Rufus than he does with his Elena. There's the
Ooh.
fantastic.
Little
There
low
it is
strong.
again.
Oh, and he claps his hands. I've never seen Mike Webb show any emotion at all.
Besides just pure
Clap, clap, clap your hands.
Just pure pleasant person. Way to go, man.
He did it again for me. All right, so good stuff to Mike. Let's see what GiefKid can bring to us to turn this one around. Oh, and he jumps right in. Maybe kind of looking to throw off that composure. Obviously, if you're going to stay back and play patiently, then it also is giving them more time to think about how they're going to keep you out. So
Absolutely. Good. He's trying to change up his buttons a little bit. He was really using the standing medium punch.
oh, caught him out of the air.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Okay.
Ooh,
Messiah.
only
Ooh, man.
halfway.
Yeah. Ooh, this is going to hurt. Okay, wow, good jump back. He's still okay.
The Galactic Tornadoes
or Rufus with just baby stun, so he can't take another one of those headbutts for sure. Good whiff punish.
Rufus's ender is safe.
Messiah? Or the palm? Fraker's palm?
No, the
Spinner.
I want to say Galactic Tornado, but that's not what it's called.
The Spinner-Rooney.
Yeah, the Spinner-Rooney is safe, which is something people complained a lot about when Justin Wong and Ricky were winning all those tournaments with Rufus. That is safe. See how he did the reversal and got popped?
Way to go. Way to go, Brett. Yeah, that's true. Gief does get Galactic Tornado in Street Fighter V.
I want to look up what it's called.
I bet Charlie is really waiting with bated breath for this one. Wow, he uses the wrong button.
Oh yeah, because Charlie did really well against Mike Webb last time he played. Oh yes, that's right.
Oh, absolutely.
It is Galactic Tornado. Well, what the hell is this Ultra called?
Spinneroni 2.
Spinneroni 2, okay.
Electric Spinnerloo. Right.
Electric Spinner.
If I keep doing, like, saying dumb stuff, will you not let me commentate anymore?
No, that'll never happen.
All right.
Oh, nice read.
Ouch.
Caught the backdash out.
Oh, I thought that.
But this is, he's right back in the position where technically Mike Webb doesn't have to get touched. Anything Gief does to advance, Mike Webb can punish from so far away with that popcorn punch and his various assortment of anti-airs. Woo! Excuse me. Oh yeah, Charlie signed up as a Sofa King today. He's a wild animal. See, of all the huge life lead GiefKid had a second ago, Mike Webb's whittled a lot of it down just with footsies. Nice jump in.
Yep. FADC back.
Oh,
goes
FADC
in.
forward.
And
they never expected.
GiefKid seemed really ready for that. Okay. He's going to need about 4 more of those. Just 1. Okay. Man, I just really want to see Mike stay patient here. What people do a lot, oh my goodness.
He's got the life lead now.
What people do a lot is they'll double dash in and grab Gief for, no real reason.
Right. A lot of times it does keep Grappler, it catches him off. Wow, he got stabbed!
He claps again.
He got poked.
Shanked.
I was not ready for that. I was mid-sentence. How rude of me. What was I even talking about? It doesn't matter. 2-1 Mike Webb. What a round. What a time to be alive. Shout out to the future Drake mixtape. Another Galactic Tornado anti-air, it looked like. Ooh, wow. That was the first dive kick of the whole set.
Ouch. Might stun, yeah.
Yeah, Rufus has really low stun. He's a go for the tick.
He's a big fat baby when it comes to stun. Okay, good lows on GiefKid's part. I want to see him really. He really only needs to do about 2 of those to get max damage scaling on that.
Mike Webb trying to do the.
I don't know why Giefs always do like 7 crouching shorts when they could just do 2 in the palm and just GG. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe it's a hit confirm thing.
It feels good.
It's like blah,
blah, blah, blah.
Well, for a long time with Balrog, I would do jab, jab, low, short, even though you could just do jab, low, short, headbutt, like after jumping and stuff.
Ooh,
he tried to anti-air,
that didn't
and it barely
red
missed.
Focus. Oh, it should have been a red focus, unless he's going to go for super now.
I definitely thought he would do the tick throw SPD. Or whatever other shenanigans.
Okay. We did see Mike come back last time, but not this much of a dealie.
Oh, just gets hits with
peppering those jabs.
Hits with jab.
Good stuff. I think it's 2-2 right now, guys. I apologize. We got left out to dry.
AJ has so much that he has to do.
Yeah.
Leon can't do everything. You guys remember those commercials?
And I think Mike Webb might go to Abel here. We can see the Abel now. No?
That would be
Space
sweet,
Opera
though.
Symphony. That's what you were looking for, Brad.
Where is that? How
Right
did you
there.
see that? Oh, they're on the screen because we're in the game. Space Opera Symphony. I couldn't even think of Big Bang Typhoon. I had 2 chances to remember the name of an Ultra, and I failed both of them.
Who's Big Bang Typhoon?
That's that show that Haley Cuoco's on, right? Or Kaylee Cuoco.
That's Big Bang Theory, not Big Bang Typhoon.
No, it's Typhoon.
Okay.
No, Big Bang Typhoon is his Ultra too.
Okay, all right. I really didn't see it because I'm so stupid.
You didn't just know that? Well, I guess you don't throw a lot of fireballs.
No. I don't even know what Cody's Ultras are called. So.
Criminal Angry Hands and Chain Super Punch.
Suck Sand.
Suck Sand is one of them. Man, GiefKid starting out this round a lot like the way he started off the last round. Getting a little greedy there in the corner, though. He does kind of have to be greedy, though, because, yeah, situations like this, Mike Webb has done a great job of just keeping him out.
He kind of has to bulldog his way in.
Safe! Yeah, and he doesn't go for the SPD that time. Probably because I yelled safe. I probably shouldn't do that when the players can probably hear me. Ooh, nice! Good idea.
Okay. Mike's got that magic 3-bar now, so. Okay, that's going to dash forward ultra.
Oh, and he
drops his ultra.
Looks like he
Drops
missed
his
the
ultra. Trades. Good stuff on GiefKid.
He did jump forward hard kick in the air, which is a little ambitious, but if you would have caught Zangief out of the air, he gets free ultra conversion.
He's got to be upset about dropping that ultra, though.
Yeah.
That would have put him in such a better position. He's got to be really careful with what buttons he's using, because trades with Zangief usually do not work out in your favor.
Is it 2-2? I think it's 2-1.
No, it's 2-2.
Really?
Yeah. It was 1-1, and then Mike Webb switched to Rufus. Wait, I don't know. It's 2-2. Just shut up.
I don't think it is. I really don't think
it is.
All right.
It is.
Well, I'm going to trust you.
I'll
live in the moment.
I bet
right now, in this moment.
Why would he do that? I bet after this one, he, this stun, baby. Big baby stun. Red focus. Okay, that'll work. He's getting up. See, look. See, that is the look of a man that gets up when it's 2-2 or 2-1, whatever you thought it was. You know what I mean? Good stuff on GiefKid's part. And GiefKid, again, transcends time and space and makes it into...
I was going to ask him what the score was. I'm pretty sure it was... I completely missed the game.
See, look, it's 2-2.
Nice. I completely missed the game then.
That's what happens when you commentate. Again, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today for KCSRK Presents MaxOut. October 3rd edition, Eli's Beat Sprites, Media Mics, and Alamo Draft House are our sponsors, and we always do appreciate them. Without all these lovely people around us, we wouldn't be able to make it happen.
So since this tournament is ending soon, and you guys will have nothing left to live for at home, come up here and drink beer with us, because if you show up and you show up for MaxOut, and you tell the people at the bar, you get $2 off your first alcoholic beverage. Does it even have to be alcohol?
It can be anything. It can be chocolate milk if you want.
My God, what they painful image.
Are you Pepe from the Muppets? It's the Spanish shrimp.
I don't know, am I?
You're Antonio Banderas.
Is that the voice of Pepe?
No, I wish it was. I'm sure that Antonio Banderas is doing much more important things than...
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
That's also not Antonio Banderas.
It totally is.
That's Evita.
What?
The activist that Madonna played Evita in that movie.
Yeah, that's he's in it though.
Right, it's not him though.
He sings that.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Madonna's more known for it,
Whatever,
but I'll give that to you, I guess.
Whatever. Don't shut up.
Look,
when you sing on stream, you're taking a really big risk, right? Like people might think it's just the worst thing ever.
It feels good to be back, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel good to be back, Brett?
No, dude, I didn't miss you at all. Giving me shit all the time.
Doesn't it feel good, man?
Evita, Evita. Isn't that how the song went?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Sorry. I'm more of the West Side Story, The King and I kind of cat.
The King and I. Never saw that one. I didn't see this.
Great, dude.
Nice beard, Brad. Thanks.
Thanks,
Lee.
you.
Lee, will we expect you? Should we be expecting you later on tonight?
Yeah, he usually pops in about 7 or 8 o'clock or something like that. Boy, what do you know? A all grapplers final. What do you know?
Once again.
Yeah, look how clean I am.
Somebody's making Woshige references.
Why are you standing up for?
He did.
Sorry.
I guess he
That was
tried
terrible.
to.
I apologize.
I guess he did try to stand up at the end, but I mean he
was going to
won.
shake Charlie's hand.
Yeah.
So GiefKid coming out of losers, he's going to have to win 6 against Charlie. This is also a run back. Man, this would just mean so much for Charlie if he were able to win this one, I'm sure. And GiefKid's more, I don't know, he's a little bit more outstanding when it comes to the long set. GiefKid's really good about kind of planting seeds for later. But now they're about even in life here. And Dr. Steele goes ahead and doesn't go for the oil, just for the extra little setup there.
Oh,
Okay.
the thirsty oil, the greedy stuff.
That's it. Okay, he's backdashing now. I like that. He was jumping out of that pressure before. Look at him. He knows, too. You can see. Good jump.
Yeah, that's the exact. Basically, wow, look at Charlie. You just can't stop him. You can't quit this guy.
You just can't do it. Wow, meaty. Reading the backdash. Now here comes a grab. No, fakes it out. See, I would have got hit by that because I'm bad.
Can you grab? Oh, scoops him out of the air with the super. Look at him smiling. He took his glasses off. Oh my God, he's freaked out though. All right, let's stop looking at Charlie. Yeah. He's wigging out over there.
He looks like
he's like, shut up, everybody, please stop. I have to fly. Or he's trying to fly. Oh God, he looks so taxed. Zangief with 3 meters.
Last time Casey won a MAXOUT, it's been a while. It's definitely been since the NDP days.
Yeah.
Probably Axiom, or I don't know if Raith has ever been a champ.
Axiom beat Samson, and J-Spot got 3rd. KC top 3, and that was the last time.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know what EX move he was doing there.
It's not going to do too much damage because he has a lot of his life left over. Obviously,
Hakan's still definitely in this. And now GiefKid has to watch out for dropping block strings like that one there, because that could definitely be ultra. Right. Since Hakan's ultra range is so ginormous.
That's going to be it. Like a jump. Gets the super. Right?
So they both use super in an attempt to win their first round, although Charlie's not done.
I think it's surprising how much Hakan builds meter, though, honestly. It's very quick.
Well, you can build meter by doing oil rocket and then feint and then do coward crouch. So there are a lot of options. And then he uses it like that sometimes.
It's the reset. He knows. Now, GiefKid sounding as though he is not going to get hit by that anymore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, parry.
Gets himself out of the corner. Good stuff. Gets himself out of the corner. Gets the meaty slide.
Yeah, minimal damage. He went for the reset really early on. Yeah, he's just trying to dash away from that.
Yeah. Good stuff on GiefKid's part. I think he's got a pretty good read on Dr. Steel right now. Okay.
Nice. And air to air.
Snaps him out of the air again. I think he knows what it meant. Okay. Good confirm.
Yeah, nice combo.
Gets himself out of the corner as well. Woo! Wow. What a play. What a play and what a player.
That's right. Oh, that's right, Cups. What a player indeed. Cart Charlie's looking at me.
And it's hurting, dude. He looks like he's
and now he's laughing.
He looks like he's physically in pain. Okay, can we get this off stream? He's pounding this beer. I guess that's why we have the wristbands, though, right?
Yeah, if you have a black wristband on, it means you're 21
over
plus.
21.
You'll notice Luxxyn doesn't have one, even though it was his birthday today. He's
19
just
years
a boy
old.
of 19.
I will buy him a chocolate milk and ask them to put a nipple on it for him.
Oh, that's sweet of you, man.
Now Dr. Steel, 2 wins away from, I believe, his first MAXOUT victory.
Well, I believe you'd be right, Cubs.
Hey, man.
What voice is that?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, does that sound like Seinfeld?
I
was thinking Cameron doing the principal.
Oh,
no, doing
Ferris
the dad,
Bueller's.
talking to the Now you listen here, Rooney. You know what he's talking about?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
You know what dad voice I always do is from The Breakfast Club when Bender is imitating Brian's dad. And he's like, hey, son, how'd you like to go fishing this weekend? Great, Dad. But I got homework. Oh, you can do it on the boat.
A lot of feelings hurt in that movie.
Yeah.
A lot of reconciliation, though.
Yeah, that's really what it's all about.
All right, so what do? We switch colors?
Yes, he went to the blue trunks.
Which is GiefKid's bread and butter. He loves the blue trunks.
He loves the blue trunks. I knew whenever Ono posted the picture of the side of Gief's belt, like as the teaser, I knew that was Zangief.
Yeah. Kyle knew that too.
Oh goodness, good backdash this time. Did not jump. I think Charlie gave GiefKid a thumbs up. Headbutt. That's gonna be the stun.
GiefKid's had some really strong reads on the ultras.
I think he's got. It's really like a timing issue right now. I feel like GiefKid does have the read on Dr. Steel, but I think he's kind of just missing out like very slightly on these timings. See?
Oh, he just went for it and then wasted meter.
Yeah.
So that's a big win for GiefKid there.
Definitely.
The slide, I can understand kind of conceding the round. Maybe you get chip damage, meter, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Maybe get a knockdown.
Good focus.
Doesn't get the crumple. Okay, gets the reset. GiefKid knows that that's coming now at this point. He nods approvingly every time it happens, but it's not stopping him from doing it.
Without the reset, I don't really think Charlie has a chance in this matchup. Like,
right, that's fair.
Doesn't do a lot without that.
That's fair. That's fair. It's a little bit different watching him fight against an Akuma.
Oh, nice. That was just a raw slide.
Does it anyway.
It wasn't a full combo.
Okay.
Wow.
Straight up grab. We might see an ultra from GiefKid's part. He's got to make it happen. That's that grab, yeah.
What the hell? I've never seen that.
Sure is, dude. That's Zangief, man.
It's kind of funny, you know, because, like, Cody's ultra, it doesn't hit low targets.
Doesn't hit high targets.
And then this grab, he grabs Hakan right off the ground.
Doesn't hit, that great stagger on that. Doesn't hit airborne targets. Doesn't hit focus, crumpled target.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was really strong patience from Charlie there. Usually he goes for the air throw by then.
Yeah, but he just staggered his jab, played good solid Street Fighter there.
And another read and another stun. It's
gonna be a lot of damage
deja vu from the first round.
I'm thinking an empty hop here.
Wait,
what?
What?
Just seeing a bunch of silly grappler shit.
What? Does Hakan's ultra, I guess it has more active frames than a regular ultra?
Would make sense. He's gonna have to. I mean, he's gonna have to do a lot of goodies to make this happen. Okay.
As he's regaining health.
Okay. Gets the grab again, and he's back within strike range.
Now he's gonna go for the air.
Wow, he didn't get caught by it.
Oh,
somehow.
nice combo from GiefKid.
Yeah, it was great.
A lot of advantage on that jump. Fierce.
That was strange because he jumped and it just went right underneath him. You know what I mean? And Luxxyn giving Charlie a little bit of advice here. Luxxyn, although not yet blossomed into a strong player yet, is a fantastic coach.
He actually has a lot of good stuff to say. Sometimes I like to tell him to shut up, though.
Yeah. And then I write it down, like whenever he walks away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those parries, so dangerous from Hakan. I'd like to see more of them.
It's so crazy because so far this matchup, we've just seen like full throttle rush down grabbing nonsense from both grapplers, and then at weird times they show like an excellent amount of patience and composure on both parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just kind of crazy
Especially
to watch.
the big comebacks that Charlie was doing earlier.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, you can just never tell when and if he is broken mentally.
Yes. If it's even possible.
That was a really strong.
I take a drink of this.
That was a really strong round there from GiefKid. Oh, nice. Green hand through the focus.
That grab. It looks like once GiefKid has shut down those air grabs that he's... See, if he doesn't get hit by these, he doesn't lose the round.
Yeah.
He just has to... If I'm him, my entire game plan is to not get hit by that.
Yep.
It's like, fool me 8 times, shame on you kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, he loaded it up all the way. Yeah, I don't really know why you would expect that.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the entire set that we've seen so far, though. It hasn't been a consistent timing on Dr. Steele's focus chicken. He's gone 90, he's gone 75%, he's gone 10%, he's done instant, he's done F80Cs.
Yeah.
So I don't blame GiefKid for just kind of trying to wait that one out, but it just doesn't work out for him. Wow, what range on that jab SPD.
Hakan probably has the most diverse focus attack in the game as it is anyway, since you can parry it, you can drive it while he does it.
Ooh, good whiff punish.
Nice whiff punish.
It's basically what's going on in chat right now is you talking about asking people what's going on in chat. That's about it. And GiefKid, good completion.
Take the game.
He seems really on point with that right now.
Yeah, Hakan Ultra is active for 3 frames.
It's not too bad.
I love this app.
So any button thrown out in the air makes it go down to like a 5-frame recovery, right? Right.
I think you have minimum 2 frames of landing recovery.
Okay, good grab. Now Dr. Steele, knowing that he has GiefKid trained to not jump with all those air grabs, he's oiling up. Hakan loving to party.
Oh no, he misses punish on the way down on that SPD. Somehow GiefKid is short on life though. I feel like this has been a pretty even round thus far.
Yeah.
He's actually looking really close.
Good air grab.
Nice. Probably the first air grab we've seen in this set, right? Charlie lets out just a disappointing sigh.
Turns out the jump in. Okay, let's might see a
down
turn
now.
from Charlie here. Gets the tick throw. It doesn't work out.
I think Charlie thought it was over.
Yeah. He got really excited for something that wasn't going to happen. He's still in block stun. Good shot.
Nice. Crouching. Light punch. Crouching L, guys. That's pocket sand.
Yeah, it is.
It's Rusty Shackelford.
Did you know that there's a guy? There's a guy in the Royal that Rusty Cunts.
The third base coach?
That's amazing. I thought everybody was joking.
Oh, no. He's like an ex-Navy SEAL, too.
That's amazing.
All right, again, Charlie looking strong at the beginning of the round. Let's see if he can close it out.
Might see an ultra here. Okay, gets the air grab.
Man, that does so little damage to Zangief, I feel.
Yeah.
Nice. I can see from here Zangief turning that, but there's no way for Charlie to know because we are on head-to-head setups. He says no. Charlie said no out loud.
And here we go, red focus, ultra. That's going to be it. And that is a reset.
Bracket reset. Bracket reset. 1st and 10. Do it again. Go team. Yeah, Charlie said out loud, no, he did not mean to do the ultra. Obviously, why would you do the ultra while he's in the middle of the friggin' air?
Who am I, dude?
All right, so Glenson is coming over here to coach GiefKid a little bit.
Wait
Charlie
till he was able to come back then, huh? I'd love to play Glenn. I think he.
Oh, have you not played him?
I played him.
Oh yeah,
not
you
today.
played the shit out of him that one time.
Yeah, he ran 53-0 against me.
Yep. Well, he's pretty good. He's the best player I've ever played.
Yeah.
And I've played Smug.
Yeah.
Although Smug consistently impresses me all the time.
It's true, and he's played some big name players, whereas Glenn just always in the shadows.
Glenn has played some big name players. He just doesn't. He's not a fan of playing in tournaments.
I don't blame him. He's just a fan of the game. It's fine.
He loved the game.
He is.
German Luger was a former sparring partner
with Glenn's son. Everybody kind of in our region can attribute their success in one way or another.
Yeah, you've either played Glenn's son and he's helped you, or you've learned something from someone who learned it from Glenn's son, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
That even stretches over to Kansas City.
Mike Webb. I mean, Mike Webb's in South Dakota now, and was a student of the Sons, Alan and Glenn.
Yep.
And GiefKid, a student of Glenn's son, now in grand finals.
Charlie is absolutely wigging out right now.
Myself.
He needs to calm down and remember that he can still win.
You're still going to be alive after this, Charlie. It's really okay, dude. You're still going to be alive after this.
Oh, he claims he'll die.
He said he's going to kill himself if he doesn't win this.
Okay, well.
I'm sure that puts a lot of pressure on GiefKid.
Yeah.
I mean.
Are they going back in? Well, Jesus Christ, that was quick. All right, the second set is starting now.
AJ, we're playing.
Help, AJ. All right, loaded up, focus attack into the oil dive, not oil rocket. Oil rocket is the SBD. Glenn was right when he said that earlier. I was wrong.
Too late. Staggers his safe jump a little bit so that he is able to land and just do the grab without getting the hip lock in there. Good stuff from GiefKid.
Yeah.
Another
GiefKid's got to go in, go in, go in, because right now Hakan doesn't have any oil. Not a lot of meter either.
I like the meaty jab on wake up.
Y'all work?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not going to kill. He's not oiled, so it's not going to do near as much damage.
Does he get oil from the Ultra?
No.
Wow, it's actually closer than I thought. All right, he has no meter to FADC slide, so
no
probably
slide. That's what he's trying to build, looks
like. There
you
go. There's the meter.
Yeah. And that built a ton
so
of
expect that any time.
Why would he do that? And he didn't even FADC.
He didn't FADC.
Charlie wants to offer me an energy drink that he said would kill me if I drank the whole thing.
That's air to air, and he gets the juggle. Apparently he didn't want oil right there.
Good back dash on GiefKid's part. That's something that you can certainly attribute to Charlie. He gives up oil a lot just for the opportunity to do more damage.
Yeah, which is kind of odd because also sometimes he'll get really greedy with his oil. Like right here, he might oil even though GiefKid's right in front of it.
That's true. Sure, he's like he forgets it's an option for his character. One more hit we're gonna have him. Wow.
Nice.
Does he get the ultra?
Surprised that counter hit, whatever it was.
MK Lou, I don't know which one you're referring to, but I can tell you that both answers are yes.
Yeah. That's a perfect description of the two of them. Nice combo. Forward light kick cancel.
Heavily calculated grappler. Doesn't get the whiff punish on the green hand. That's the grab.
Oh my god, just close enough. He's going to steal game one away.
GiefKid screams and then smiles.
Nice guy. Close-up shot of us real quick.
Every time we stretch or yawn,
yep.
the camera hits us.
I just stay back here like, yeah, I love tournaments.
He's slouching.
I am kind of slouched. I don't know how well you can tell on stream. All right, Glenn's got some more stuff to say to GiefKid. What if he's not giving him advice? What if he's just like, yeah, you won, but you suck. You suck. I would body you.
Or what?
And GiefKid's just like, well, yeah.
Or what if he's like, stop. Yeah, just to let you guys know how talented the Sun brothers are, GiefKid played against Alan, Glenn's brother, in a 1st to 10 for $100 no more than a month ago and lost 10-1. And the one was kind of...
It's the very first game.
The very first game, and it wasn't pretty.
Oh, what the hell?
You got the wrong ultra. So GiefKid's going to take the game. 2-0. You got the wrong ultra. He doesn't want a festival. And now this is...
they match. Oh, my God.
Amazing.
They match. And they're both Street Fighter 2 characters.
Well, actually, Charlie does have a very strong DJ, actually. So he actually is going to play this. And he dang near took out FireTeam with his
Yeah, did you not see him
DJ.
Put it on FireTeam earlier?
Yeah.
That was some really good pressure.
He was hitting him with the rhythm and hitting him with the rhyme.
All right, so Guilty Gear is starting right now.
Okay, that's good. Always exciting to see. I think we got some pretty strong players, too. I know Jawline is here, and he's a strong player.
As long as Omaha is here, there are strong players. They love that game.
I love it. There are some grills here. It's really throwing me off.
Throwing off your vibe, Mojo.
Okay, throwing some slash.
Air Slasher.
So the thing about this matchup is that DJ is going to have to hit Zangief about 8 million times to win.
Actually, DJ does really good damage. Just the combos that do really good damage are off of like hard punch and stuff. That you can't just get hard punch.
Yeah, it's true.
He's also going to be giving Zangief a lot of meter.
It's true. And GiefKid going for Ultra too. That's important to point out.
Oh wow, I'm surprised they didn't anti-air.
And just walks up and grabs him. What range on that? Because DJ has great walk speed. Is it 1-0 or 2-0?
It's 1-0. Okay.
I trust your ability to know what the score is.
Now you do, but earlier I was wrong.
Because I know that you were wrong about it last time, so I know you're
So
on
now
your
I'm
game.
keeping on top of it.
Yeah, good.
Nice duff. Getting rid of the fireball with the green hand.
I don't know why Charlie's really feeling the need to go in. I mean, GiefKid seems pretty content to sit full screen, and this is all. That's a 10-0 matchup for DJ then, right? He just sits full screen the whole time.
I think so. Especially if you start doing so when you have a life lead already. All right, he definitely wanted to cancel. I saw his wrist flicker like a light bulb in a scary
Slides
movie.
under. That is not Cody's slide though. He will not recover.
Wow.
Good
what
read.
A read.
What a read and what a player.
1 for 1. That means good reads, bro. Reed Richards, Fantastic Four, Ultra 2.
Punish? Oh, I was thinking the FADC was coming.
There's an FADC. How about that little DJ combo for you guys? Okay. Ah, he's putting some pressure on. Oh, but just out of the range of the sweep.
The GiefKid goes up 2-0. He seems really relaxed, nodding, looking elsewhere besides the screen. Rayshawn pretty much sleeping in his chair. Where's Rayshawn? Behind the screen. Just fully lounged out. Fully lounged out.
Move over, DJ. Laura gonna. Is it Laura or Lauren?
Laura.
Laura.
Yeah.
I guess Lauren isn't like a Brazilian name.
And I guess Laura is. I guess Laura would be probably the better way. Portuguese way of pronouncing it.
All right.
Everybody goes
2-0.
crazy.
We're back to Hakan.
Okay.
I'm afraid it's moments like this where Charlie has just played 70 billion games in a row, and he's down 2-0, and he just thinks to himself, I can't wait till this is over. You know, I don't want to see him mentally shut down. I want to see one of those crazy comebacks and at least make a set out of this.
Fires up his engine and happens crumple. He's tried to beat out that crouching short pressure from Khan quite a bit. It's not working out.
His combos. He never misses the green hand combos off of jabs and stuff. That
seems like it. Yeah,
really strong.
I wouldn't really consider that something to attribute to him lately, but this tournament he's been very on point with him. You can tell that he's put in the work. Doesn't get the confirm there. Commentator curse.
I did that once before today as well, so
yeah.
I'm on a roll with destroying players' chances to do well.
Charlie, although, I mean, seems a little down on himself, but he seems more relaxed than he was about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he was definitely freaking out 10 minutes ago.
Okay,
nice
good
parry.
It's that knockdown. It's the grab. He's got the life lead here, needs to oil up. Okay. Holding himself at a decent range. That wasn't it, though. Gets the reset.
One more? He might have tried it.
Yeah.
Nope, he didn't. He jumped.
It's the red focus. Good meter build. Good presence of mind from GiefKid to do 2 more green hands to build enough meter for red focus. Yeah. And then GiefKid runs it all the way back, so that's your churny winner.
Tournament winner. Wow. Actually, yeah, MAXOUT is a great tournament every time.
Okay, so that is going to end up the tournament. If we could do the top 8 for Street Fighter. Okay, we are going to have MK up next. And I will go ahead and grab GiefKid for
have fun talking to GiefKid. Good commentating with you, Cubs.
Okay, and that was Vegas. Thank you so much for joining us, Vegas. If you would please grab the GiefKid. And joining me right now, TGL GiefKid,
right,
coming back, our tournament winner.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you, man.
We're going to switch the game over to
Thank you very much.
Good. So you did very well today. You ran it all the way back against
I
Charlie.
did, yeah.
Kind of tell us about your tournament, who you had trouble with, what you excelled at, what you had difficulty with. What was different this time around for you?
I don't know. Like,